This is a production of Hockey Night in Oswego. Only on WTOP.
Welcome into Hockey Night in Oswego for Part 2 of Whiteout 2022, Part 2. It's the Potsdam Bears coming into the Deb to face on the Oswego State Lakers, ranked number 10 currently. Welcome to the Perch. Thomas Sturgeon alongside Michael Shetler and Kenny Gerard. And boys, let's get right to it. A big game nonetheless for Oswego State going into Game 2 of the SUNYACs.
Yeah, absolutely, gents. Looking dapper as ever, might I add. But big game ahead as we are about to culminate Whiteout weekend. The Lakers coming off a huge win against Plattsburgh, as you aforementioned, but nothing to sleep on this game. This is a big SUNYAC matchup that the Lakers can't overlook here today.
Absolutely. Potsdam every year in and out is always a thorn in the side of these Lakers. Usually the Lakers coming off a big win on Plattsburgh, and well, let's see what Potsdam's got. They're hungry, 0-2, losing their past couple games by a lot. I think they want to win here today, boys.
And nonetheless, we look at this game as really the little brother of the two games against Oswego State Whiteout weekend this year. Plattsburgh first, Potsdam second. Nonetheless, you can't overlook this team. Potsdam a team year in, year out, not the best team on paper, but if you really overlook them, they could cost you an L.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the past 9 out of 10 encounters with the Potsdam Bears, we took the win, but they are not a team to overlook. As you aforementioned, they have been a thorn in our side, and you know, we're coming off a hot win against Plattsburgh, but you cannot overlook this Potsdam team. They play very heavy defense, and they are going to bring it to us here today. We got to be ready.
You definitely do not want to overlook those Bears for sure. Listen, it's going to be a big game for them. It's the second SUNYAC game of the year for them. Some big standing implications for sure.
And as much as we talk about this matchup ahead of you in just about a little less than a half hour, Coach Ed Gosick, he has different thoughts on focusing on themselves. Let's have a look.
We're still trying to find our way as far as line combinations and deep pairings and some injuries and other things along with goaltending. So we have enough internally to worry about without really focus on Plattsburgh or Potsdam. And we'll have a scouting report on what their tendencies are, but right now our main focus is on ourselves.
Coach Ed Gosick talking about focusing on their team instead of the team across the ice. And we mentioned a couple minutes ago where it's the intro of the SUNYAC play. Plattsburgh last night, Potsdam tonight. Let's take a look at really what went down for the first few games for Oswego State, as well as a couple teams across the league who have already gotten a couple games under their SUNYAC belt.
Yeah, and I mean, looking at the league standings, Geneseo won it last year, still on top, but right under, Oswego is catching up there, number 2, followed by Cortland and Fredonia, and Potsdam chilling at 7th, but definitely not a team to overlook.
No, definitely not. I mean, so far 0 points on the year, and they're looking to make their way up that leaderboard. So far down in 7. They're now definitely down, but not out. That's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And really, for Oswego State, they got to start off on the right foot. They started off last night against Plattsburgh last year around this time at the Ronald B. Stafford. They took a tie 2-2, which ended up hurting them in their SUNYAC run to try and get that first place seed. But we talk about the standings. Let's take a look around the SUNYAC tonight. A couple key matchups going into tonight's contest. Couple out of conference, couple in conferences. Oswego taking on Potsdam and a couple others as well.
Yeah, you're looking Brockport versus Morrisville. Just finished up. Brockport took the 6-3 victory. And coming up later today, Plattsburgh going against Cortland, 7 p.m. puck drop, and Geneseo, number 2 ranked, looking to take on Skidmore. Both coming up at 7 p.m.
Geneseo, a scary team, going to be a good game against Skidmore. And Plattsburgh, that was a team we saw here in the Deb last night taking on Cortland, the team that Potsdam had seen last night. Both teams, well, actually, no, Plattsburgh coming off a tough loss in Cortland here, coming off a nice win. Plattsburgh looking to rebound and bring themselves up in the standing, while Geneseo is looking to continue to be a powerhouse in the league and stay on top.
And really, Geneseo getting those 2 points to start their SUNYAC run against Morrisville earlier this week with a victory there. Oswego, really, they get the job done against Plattsburgh. And then Potsdam, we'll talk about a little more later. They took the loss against Cortland last night. We'll talk about it much more later in the pregame show. But we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will actually take a look at what went down with Potsdam last night as well as Oswego. We'll look in between the pipes as well as the bench bosses behind each team. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the pregame show on WTOP 10.
Look at the number of disasters in the U.S. Chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I think you could build a house here with how many bricks are being laid in this game.
That is a rapid nosedive, and it is at the point of no return, guys.
Up to Dobson at the point. The cross-ice pass comes to Parise, who's going to extend the lead to 3, but the Columbus Blue Jackets, they're not going down without a fight. Puck loose, out in front of net.
Welcome back to the best show on WTOP. I'm your host, Miss Meg Trivia. And I'm Donna B.
We start things off in the pool as 4 members of the Oswego women's swimming and diving team have earned all SUNY honors. Oh, finally got that old music back. Welcome live inside the Outrooker studio for the newest episode of Sports.
Welcome back to the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena, Potsdam and Oswego. Just wrapping up warm-up. Zamboni coming on. Welcome back to the Perch. Thomas Turgeon, Schaller, and Kenny Gerard. We're back here for another trip here on the Wheelhouse. Well, we'll talk about the last time out. We touched on it a little bit in the first part of our pregame show, but we'll start off with Oswego Whiteout 2022 Part 2, Part 1 against Plattsburgh.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Oswego, the game couldn't have turned out any better. A 5-1 victory. I mean, completely dismantling Plattsburgh from start to finish. They just could not get out since a jump, scoring early with Thomas Rocco. And you look at a handful of these goals here, or Matt McQuaid struck first, excuse me, and from there early on in the contest, it was over before it even started. I mean, the Lakers had an answer for everything Plattsburgh threw their way, despite a goal at the end that Shell let in. But other than that, it was smooth sailing for the Lakers last night in the whiteout game.
Absolutely. Despite the nice weather we've been having here recently in Oswego, there was a whiteout last night. Those fans were rocking the Deb last night. That is for sure. Everybody's going crazy. The towels were spinning. And Oswego's feeding off the energy of those people. Everything was going right for them last night. Minus a few little errors, everything was in Oswego's favor. Plattsburgh looked to be struggling. And, we're going to take a look at the full screen here of the game. Plattsburgh, 29 shots, Oswego's 20. Oswego's shooting less than Plattsburgh and still pulling out the game. A very low penalty game, 0-1 on the power play for Oswego and 1-3 for Plattsburgh. And Plattsburgh getting 36 face-offs and 22 for the Lakers.
I mean, you look at that game summary right there, Schattler. One of the things that they wanted to hammer on this week was the special teams matchup, only allowing a power play goal on 3 opportunities. They only have 1 power play opportunity. They're roughly ranging around 25%, so you're 0 for 1. That's nothing really negative to take away from Oswego really generating opportunities on Kyle Alberti from Plattsburgh last night.
Yeah, absolutely. The offense was rocking and the defense as well. And, they look to keep it up today. Whiteout weekend culminates. They can't overlook these Potsdam Bears.
And we'll talk about Potsdam now. Moving to the other side, the road team coming into tonight's matchup. Potsdam, they went down the trip down I-81 to Cortland last night, and wow, did they get burnt.
Yeah, this was a rough one for the Potsdam Bears, losing 1-7. Just couldn't get anything from the jump. Cortland scoring early, and they just kept pouring it on. The Potsdam Bears were able to tie it up early or late in the first, but after that, it was all Cortland hammering on goal after goal after goal and draining the momentum of the Potsdam Bears. And if you're the Bears, Kenny, you got to think you're out for some revenge, and you're out to get back in the win column in a big SUNYAC matchup against the Lakers here today, who are playing phenomenal so far this season.
Absolutely. The Bears were beat down the barn last night. And unfortunately, not a good game there for the Bears. But let's take a look here. Bears losing 1-7 here. Cortland 47 shots to Potsdam's 32. Cortland going 2 for 9 on the power play. Well, Potsdam went 1 for 10, while the Potsdam Bears won 39 face-offs to Cortland's 32.
And you look at this full screen right now. Cortland really took the play to them, but it just seemed like really just madness, chaos rather. You look at the shots there, 47-32. Was there any defense in this game? I genuinely want to know, because I mean, you look at this power play, you look at the power play opportunities, it's just chaos, penalties, shots everywhere in a high-scoring matchup.
Yeah, like you said, the defense, you're looking at the power plays, 2 and 9 for Cortland. It's not tremendous. I mean, they both struggled, and honestly, I mean, the scoreboard shows different, but both teams struggled. Not a lot of defense to be played, but Potsdam nonetheless suffered the blunt of the end, suffering a 6-point loss, 6-goal loss.
Yeah, definitely. There was definitely some holes in the sticks last night, that's for sure.
And, I mean, you look at these two teams going into tonight. It is early comparing these two teams, but we'll take a look at the stat comparison between the two. I mean, one team really skyrocketing, the other team kind of plateauing. We look at Potsdam and Oswego. Overall, historically, it hasn't been that way, but, I mean, you look at the stats right now. It is early. 3 games in for Oswego, 2 games in for Potsdam. But, man, Potsdam looking like the team that really Oswego should handle easily tonight.
Yeah, if you're the Lakers, I mean, you should come out with a victory here today. You're looking at goals per game, 4 compared to 1.5 in Potsdam. Goals against, 2.7 to 7. That is a big margin. Shots per game, 25.3 compared to Potsdam, 17.6. And Kenny, yeah, these stats just, I mean, Potsdam's just not looking too great.
No, I mean, only having 1 power play goal, and Oswego only having 2 so far, but the penalty minutes for Potsdam they're up there so far, 10 minutes per game, spending a lot of time in the box and allowing a lot of opportunities for the other team.
And you look at these two teams, and what can we attribute to the results they've had? The bench bosses right now. Ed Gosick, the historical man at Oswego State. Chris Bernard, on the other hand, at Potsdam, entering his 14th season so far this year, going for Potsdam. I mean, 2 of these guys, 2 really different track records for both these guys. We'll show the full screen in a moment. There it is. I mean, you look at plain and simple. Coach Gosick has had the pedigree where Bernard has kind of had to really build his framework for his team to succeed.
Yeah, Coach Gosick, should I say a legend here in Oswego, 361 wins, 116 losses, and 31 ties. But for Chris Bernard, you cannot overlook him. Just got his 100th win, 169 losses, 26 ties. And in 2019 to the 2020 season, he guided the Bears to their first playoff victory and ended up in a semifinal appearance in 2008. So,
yeah, and you know, Ed Gosick, he's been the main man with the plan here in Oswego so far. And that's a lot of wins and a really great ratio for them. And you know, Bernard, he's been struggling a little bit as a coach, but he did just get his 100th win.
Definitely a big test for both of these bench bosses, but we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, it's going to be the boys in the booth, as well as a goalie comparison and much more. All this after the break.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome back inside the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena. Players just getting done warming on the ice, but we're not the only ones here. It's not just me, Mike, and Kenny. It's the boys in the Steve Levy press box. Jared Wakefield and Kyle Spizak are on the call. Boys, take it away.
Thanks, Turch. Hi, guys. I'm Kyle Spizak alongside my partner in crime here, Jared Wakefield, and we have a big matchup here tonight, coming off of a big win against Plattsburgh last night, a 5-1 shocker for Oswego. Potsdam dropped 7-1 against Cortland last night. We got some big matchups coming in here today, Jared.
Pretty big matchup. It's the second SUNYAC contest of the year for both teams, and Potsdam looking to find a little bit of momentum. And, you know, the matchup history, not in Potsdam's favor. The 106th meeting overall in the history of the programs. Oswego 75-29-2 in those matchups.
As we'll take a look right here at the matchup summary. Oswego has won 6 of their last games against Potsdam. So Potsdam looking to change the tide here as we see some of the highlights from last year's games. Just Oswego really dominated, but on the other end, Green really stood on his head for Potsdam and kept them inside the game.
Yeah, Connor Green played really well, and, you know, it was an interesting game for the Lakers. They tried some things. Rocco Andriaki, actually, last year, you could see on that power play goal, stepped in as a defenseman and played a round of things on the D pairs for Oswego. Another goal there for Oswego. But Oswego's power play firing off. But Potsdam, you know, this is a team that historically the Lakers have, you know, beaten pretty heavily. And as you can see, home 38-13-2, won the last 6. Average goals per game 5.26. So down last year, there was 2-1 on the road in Maxey Arena up in Potsdam, and it was 3-0 here. So the Lakers looking to put up a few more goals tonight to see what they can do. But Potsdam also really hungry. As you know, they lost 7-2 to Hobart, 7-1 to the Cortland Red Dragons last night on the road. They're looking to round out this road trip on a good start to open their season. They rolled that many 7s in Las Vegas, they'd be good, but they're in Oz Vegas tonight, so the 7s, not a good sign.
No, and that's what you said. The Lakers averaging 5.26 games or goals per game against Potsdam previously. The Lakers in their last 2 games have come out and scored 5 goals, 5-2 against Elmira College and then 5-1 against Plattsburgh last night. So now we have a guy on our sideline here, his first time out. We have Mr. Logan Stolberg. Logan, what do you got for us?
Thanks, guys. I'm on the rink side right now. I was watching warm-ups. We talked to Gosick this week about who's going to be at goal for Oswego today.
You know, it's every week until someone really takes a hold here. So we'll see. Return with one of them, or we give the new guy a nod here and see what he can do.
Shell gets the nod at goalie today. So in his first collegiate start, he had only allowed 1 goal and just had 28 saves. He was an absolute unit for this Lakers squad. He has athletic ability, is going to help the Lakers win a lot of games this season. And now over to Potsdam. They have a new goalie. Connor Green is starting tonight. He started against Hobart 2 weeks ago, but he was pulled from that game and where he allowed 6 goals in that game. Stephen Friedland started for him. He started the last game. Now Green is back with a new attitude. Hopefully he can bounce back and finally shrug off everything that happened from the game against Hobart, who was ranked number 5 in the country. So a lot is going to be on the shoulders of Green today if he could do really well.
Thanks, Logan. And like we said, goalies are a big factor here. Green played really well for Potsdam last year, but like Logan said for us, Shell got his first start last night, and he really impressed in his first collegiate start.
Boy, did Shell not look like a freshman at all, coming in from the Flin Flon Bombers, the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League. .920 save percentage there, and boy, he looked like a really good goaltender. He was looking for that shutout, and you could tell he wanted it after that first Plattsburgh goal went in. Looked a little upset, but he got right back on the horse and sailed that ship home. A .966 save percentage in your collegiate debut against a pretty strong Plattsburgh team. Not bad. I'd say that's not bad at all.
Nothing to shrug at all whatsoever. And like you said, that one goal that he let in, really not much he could do. It was just a good rebound opportunity for Jack Ring to put in back door. But on the other end, as good as he's been playing, how is Green got to play here?
It's going to be interesting to see what Green can do because, Connor Green, again, he was a big backbone of this team last year, goes down the Hobart and gets shelled. He does not make a lot of saves, gets pulled before he even gets a chance to make 20 saves. Friedland comes in. Friedland goes to Cortland, has a very similar game. So Green looking to bounce back. If he plays as good as his pads look, he's got a sick pad and helmet, a fresh CCM kit. If he can match the looks of his pads, he'll have a really good night.
Yeah, he's definitely got some steez going on when it comes to the equipment there. And he has been playing very well on the penalty kill especially, but we will get into that once the game actually comes. Because after this, we got picks, players to watch, and puck drop here on WTOP 10.
Put the keys down, Kevin. But I'm gonna drive home. There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving. I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
I think you could build a house here with how many bricks are being laid in this game.
That is a rapid nosedive, and it is at the point of no return, guys.
Welcome into Hockey Night in Oswego, Whiteout 2022, Part 2. In Part 2 of the matchup, Potsdam against Oswego. Once again, welcome back to the perch. Thomas Sturgeon, Michael Scheller, Kenny Gerard. And boys, it's pretty simple. Our players to watch. Scheller, kick us off. Potsdam, what you got?
Yeah, as you can feel the energy in the depth, but for Potsdam, I got number 19, Justin Burness. He has been a dog this season, scored a goal against number 3 ranked in Division III Hobart, who won against the Lakers. This man is going to be a thorn in the side of the Lakers here today, an offensive weapon. And Kenny, who do you got for the Potsdam Bears?
Well, Shetler, I got another thorn in the side of the Lakers. I got Jack Loran, number 8. So far, he has 1 goal and a .678 shot percentage, and he is a junior, and he is going to be a problem here for the Lakers. And he's been pretty good so far this year, and he's been producing here for the Bears, and hopefully looking to produce again tonight against the Lakers here in Whiteout in the Deb. Now, for the Lakers, I have number 21, the freshman Matt McQuaid. He had 1 goal and 1 assist last night against the Plattsburgh Cardinals. And Matt McQuaid is also our SUNY Rookie of the Week. McQuaid having 4 points and 3 assists so far on the season. Now, McQuaid's pretty good, but Shetler, who do you got for the Lakers?
For the Lakers, I got the train, Thomas Rocco, number 17. Had a crazy performance yesterday, scoring his first 2 goals on the Lakers, a transfer from Cloud State. He won an NAHL championship with the Aberdeen Wings. This man knows how to win games. Again, as I aforementioned, 2 goals last night, and you can expect a lot out of Thomas Rocco today. Mark my words, you're going to see him put a goal in the back of the net. I'm calling it now. And you can take that one to the bank.
Take it to the bank, Thomas Rocco. Definitely getting another goal.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Thomas Rocco, definitely a really good player going into tonight's matchup. As you mentioned, 2 goals last night. Transfer from St. Cloud State, a big name maker going into this Oswego State program. But last but not least, it's time for picks. I know I always struggle with this one, but we'll start off with Shetler. What do you got?
You know, gents, mark my words, the Lakers are pitching a shutout today, 6-0. Cash in your lottery tickets, because I was right last time. I'll catch you at the end of the game when I'm right. Kenny, what you got?
Well, Shetler, I don't want to take your thunder here, but I think the Potsdam Bears are going to get a little deja vu from last night. Give me the Oswego State Lakers 7-1 here tonight. Well, what do we got?
Me, this is a tough one, but Oswego has struggled scoring and finding the back of the net against current starter Connor Green for Potsdam tonight, but at the end of the day, I think the offense is going to be flourishing for Oswego State, but Potsdam finds that small one. 4-1. Book it in your final, Oswego State. It's a sweep here from the guys on the perch, but we'll let the guys on the ice decide what their fate may be. But I mean, at the end of the day, going into this game, Oswego has been consistent going from Elmira to Plattsburgh, going into Potsdam tonight. What's going to keep this train rolling for Oswego State?
You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They really got to just do what they've been doing. They've been clicking like crazy. This is a scary good team if they have everything together, and they got to just play like they have been, and I think that they're coming away with an easy victory here today.
Absolutely. Keep the wheel on rolling.
They got to keep the train rolling, but we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Puck Drop is next. Stay tuned.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Interception, right in the Oswego's going to the rebound, just scores! It's going to be flagged! Firing is Addison, rebound, score! Rocco Andriaki! Let pass to Arkin, we'll try again, and back to back, and belly to belly go the Lakers! Smart walking in, Smart throws out and a goal! Connor Smart! The Lakers, they scored 2 goals in under a minute! Shane Bull tries, oh my goodness! The Dangles are dirty!
Hockey Night in Oswego starts now.
This is a production of Hockey Night in Oswego. Only on WTOP.
And welcome into the wheelhouse here for some Oswego State men's hockey versus the Potsdam Bears. I'm Kyle Spizek alongside my partner in crime, Jared Wakefield, and we are just moments away from puck drop here. And Jared, Anticipating match here tonight.
High anticipation match tonight. Again, you know, it is the second matchup of the season for the SUNYAC, for the Lakers, and it's a big one. Those SUNYAC points matter. Last year we saw the Lakers drop a game on the road against Fredonia. You know, those teams that you might not expect, they're going to sneak up on you. They're going to be tough. Ed Gosick talks about it. Every time we talk to him, it seems like there's a lot of depth in the SUNYAC, and if you don't take the SUNYAC seriously, it'll bite you.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the better conferences in Division III hockey in the nation. And like you said, the Lakers last year dropping that one against Fredonia, and like we mentioned yesterday, tying Plattsburgh was a big hit to their points in the end of the season. They ended up tying with Geneseo. Geneseo played one less game than them. So how important is it to make sure that you can capitalize on these games?
You know, it all starts here. You can't compete with Geneseo if you don't win these games, because these games matter, because a team like Geneseo, good chance that they're going to walk in and probably win these games too, being the number 2 team in the nation right now. Oswego wants to make their way up the USCHO poll and contend for that SUNYAC championship and not have to worry about getting that at-large bid for the NCAA tournament. They got to win these games, and they got to win these games convincingly. It starts here. It starts with Brockport home next week, and it starts when they go on the road to Cortland, and then they go to the IRA real early in the season to play Geneseo, so they got to get in top form now.
Yeah, without a doubt, this is the time where you can really get in and hone those skills going into the season. And hockey is a game of inches. All it takes is one bad bounce with the puck, and that can totally change the outcome of the game.
And we saw it last night, too, with that no goal for Plattsburgh. You know, bad bounce on Kyle Schell. A bouncing puck skips over the blocker, goes in. Luckily for Schell, the buzzer sounded. But Schell and Green feeling a little bit of a goalie battle today, while Oswego, you know, might be a number 10 team. I think Potsdam might give them a challenge.
And puck drop is underway as we go right away. Grimshaw loses the puck there and wrapped around the corner by Potsdam, picked up by Lisieski behind the net. Grimshaw picks it up. Semrad gets it. Semrad looking for Grimshaw. Cahill with the puck. Throws it across looking for Calabufo. He dumps it down in. Rose reps that one up the corner. Taken out by Bloom. Bloom coming up the ice with some speed. Looks across the ice and finds Loran. Loran with a shot, and that one is gloved away by Schell. Quick to begin.
You know, we're seeing already, Kyle, both teams kind of like yesterday, trying to find the edges of their skates, some sloppy play, some not quite tic-tac-toe passing, more like tic-tac-no. But, you know, the Lakers there, again, the physicality was a big factor last night in Plattsburgh. That's how Plattsburgh had the shot advantage, even though Oswego's chances were better. Potsdam laying the body early, some big hits on Calabufo and Grimshaw to start off, and now they've got a face-off in the end.
And face-off is underway there, picked up by Oswego. Bunko wraps that one around the corner, looking for McQuaid. McQuaid gets it up to Rocco. A nice pass across, finds Dickinson. Dickinson is stopped there by Drew. Dumped down in by Potsdam. Picked up behind the net and battled in the corner. Bunko pushes against, stalemating the puck there. Nobody getting possession. Puck moved back down by and picked up by Rocco. Rocco not able to get that one out. Looking for Dickinson. Cannot. Intercepted by Potsdam. Dickinson with the puck there. Back to McQuaid. Good look up to Rocco. Rocco tips that one in. Back down into the corner for Geary. Going across.
Potsdam's dominated the time of possession so far, Kyle, but the Lakers are hitting their passes, and the passes they haven't hit, a little bit of bad luck, but Potsdam doing a great job of playing the body. They're still clogging up the lanes.
As we have right there, Vernatz with a shot and misses over the net there. Picked up by Oswego, looking for Shane Bull over along the boards. Not able to corral that one in. Potsdam takes back control. And a shot from Potsdam. Nothing comes out of that one. DeCarlo coming up. Shane Bull with a chance there. Quick stop. Good play by Geary, taking that one away.
It's going to be the need to play the Potsdam needs to make here. Bull and DeCarlo had a great A opportunity with two-on-one and another man coming on, so a potential 3-on-1. Good play there by Geary for Potsdam. Stick that one away.
Defense in front of the net is going to be a big key point for Potsdam in this game if they can clean up the front of the net. As takes a shot is Addison, blocked away by Potsdam. DeCarlo coming in through the zone. DeCarlo with some speed, getting an opportunity there. Looks in front, and a shot to score by Shane Bull. Rebound off of Jackson Arcan's shot there, and Oswego takes a 1-0 lead here, 3 minutes into the first.
Call up the Museum of Modern Art, because goodness gracious, what a perfect Picasso there, a passing work there by Shane Bull. Alex DeCarlo and Jackson Arcan. Look at this. It comes cross ice to Arcan, back to DeCarlo up top. and then right over to Shane Bull, and he buries it. Shane Bull's hot start continues. Shane Bull grabbing the game of hockey by the horns here early.
Yeah, Shane Bull with a goal yesterday in that game against Plattsburgh. Quick start here, 3 minutes in, getting one there. Oswego is rolling, and the Laker faithful's already getting on Green down in his end of the net.
It's going to be interesting to see here, Kyle, as student section's pretty full. A lot of whiteout fans with their whiteout shirts on returning last night. Some familiar faces I see. But the Lakers throwing in a couple curveballs tonight. Connor Smart and Noah Bull seeing some action. Bull in to take the faceoff. Kyle, let's see how these players that didn't play last night affect the game.
As Potsdam wins that faceoff, throws a shot on that, kicked away by Shell. Warmouth battles in the corner. That one goes up to Smart. Smart is not able to get that one out. Semrad down in the corner. Back to Warmouth. And Smart takes a hit there, but it will go down for an icing.
Oswego looking good there. They're almost cycling in their own defensive zone when they have the puck. Potsdam just lacking the speed here. The physical game is good. That's what Potsdam's going to need to do is that, you know, when you're in that defensive mindset, if you can't push him wide, if you can't stick check it away, if you can't beat him down there, don't let him get any speed up. Check him, slow him down, and make them have to think about cutting to the center.
So Oswego having some room with the puck. If they can skate and maintain possession, that will be an important key here for their game. As we have a scrum in the corner, a body falls there, and a delayed penalty. That will be a trip on Shane Bull.
That's going to be
Noah Bull, my apologies.
Yeah, it's going to be a trip on Noah Bull there. Quick to call that one. Thought there was a few close calls where looked like there was going to be a call, but nothing doing there. And we'll see how this penalty kill is, Kyle. Potsdam's really good to start the year, but last year, Kyle, their power play abysmal. 10% on the main advantage.
And not much better so far this year. They are 1 for 13 on the power play this year, a .077 power play percentage. That is nowhere near where you want to be. But Oswego on the other end, they only have a .45 kill percentage. And Potsdam with a shot. There, goes wide. Kick to the way by Clan now. Goes up the boards. Over in the corner. And a shot. Nothing comes out of that one on the shot from MacArthur.
Lakers got to be careful. They're leaving the back door.
Coming down. And a shot. That one goes off into the net. Face-off will be in the zone. And Jared, we mentioned right here that the Lakers' penalty kill has not been good this year. A 45% kill percentage on, and opponents have gone 5 for 11 on the Lakers' penalty kill. What do they need to do to clean this up?
They were pretty good last night. The only special teams goal they allowed was a 4-on-4 goal, and that was Plattsburgh's only goal of the game. So Oswego, I think they're a little too aggressive on the penalty kill right now. They got to stick to basics. It seems like sometimes they're a little too focused on trying to get a shorthanded chance.
As Bloom there with the puck. Back to Bloom. Bloom throws it back over to Leith. Back down to Bloom. Leith. Leith with a shot, kicked away by Shell. And that one will be cleared the zone by Rocco.
And you can see Leith pinching up here. Lakers going to go 1-2-1 on the back check. Now Warmouth drops back for 1-1-2. But the big thing here is that, you know, the Lakers left a man open right in front of the net there. Michael Zeski was wide open in front of the net. Could have easily tapped something in back door. So the Lakers got to watch that man in front of the net. Don't let somebody pressure the crease. Don't let them pressure Shell right in front of the net. If they're going to shoot, it better be from far away.
That's what definitely clearing out the front of the net and allowing Shell to see everything is going to be a huge part of this game. As we can see right here, they got a player right in front of them right there.
Look at Olszewski right there, and Robillard turns around and was like, oh, you're not supposed to be here. And then the puck luckily gets cleared out for the Lakers. For Potsdam, showing some life on the power play, but look at a chance to get a quick change here.
Josh Bifolchi being the one standing in front of Shell there. A big player for Potsdam, so moving big players is going to be essential as the icing's waved off there. Robillard throws it back to Warmouth. Warmouth with a turnover. And they will clear that one out of the zone. Potsdam rushes back to regroup in their own zone.
Very good clear there by that top unit, getting some air on that puck and just flying it down. You know, that was almost a disastrous play there for the Lakers as Robillard missed Warmouth's tape.
As Ludwig has the puck right now. He looks up the ice looking for Alfieri, cannot find him. Back behind the net, Rose picks it up. Pressured by Smart, but nothing will come out of that. He looks up, finds Alfieri coming up the wing. Alfieri dumps it in. Chasing down is that puck is Vernas. Rose keeps that one in. Rose with a shot on net, kept away by Shell.
Shell with a good move there, post to post, a chance for Potsdam, but again, nobody home.
And a great opportunity here. Here comes Bull once more. And waffle boarded away. Great save by Green on an amazing opportunity there. Great breakout pass by Dickinson to find Bull wide open in the neutral zone.
That's exactly what you want to do coming out of the box. Get that man on, send him right down, straight north to the goal, and get in the pass. And Bull, pretty good shot there, but Green read him all the way like a book and was able to make a nice save right in the logo.
Great save by Green, as that one will go off the stick of Grimshaw and into the crowd here. Almost got up to us, Jared.
Yeah, and the barn filling in pretty good. Not quite a sellout like Whiteout last night as we take a look at the Shane Bull opportunity. He comes in, you can see Green with the stick taps, and he sees it. He sees Bull coming up right away, comes out the challenge, gets down, nice butterfly save there, kicks that rebound away for his defenseman there. The Lakers, they had someone to bury that rebound, maybe possible, but a good chance by Bull, pressure the goalie, but equally great play by Green there to come out, challenge the play, and take away Bull's angle.
A great job taking away that angle, like you said, as behind the net that is by Fulci. And a shot from the point, tipped away, and a redeflected in front. Semrad in the corner gets that. DiCarlo punches that out to Arcan, but nothing comes out of that. Back in Oswego zone. Semrad picks that up. Wraps it behind to Warmouth. Arcan, good play there, good pinch. A shot opportunity. Nothing will come out of that. Bull with an opportunity there, poked away. DiCarlo fighting for it. DiCarlo with a good effort, keeps that. Arcan back to Bull, a good opportunity there. Tic-tac-toe passing, nothing comes out of that.
Boy, Potsdam just slow on their skates there. They were just kind of casually skating into their own zone without a lot of zest there, and the Lakers pep it up.
And pushing that one down is DiCarlo. DiCarlo finds Warmouth up top. Warmouth with a shot. That one goes straight into the chest of Green.
Connor Green there, a nice save, a good read through traffic. Again, last night, one Cal Shell goal there, coming a little bit of traffic. Shell, nothing to do on that rush chance, but good for Green to see that one through traffic. It's going to be hard to see that puck here, especially as Oswego tries to set up possession. Even possession right now, but you can tell that Oswego a bit quicker when they get into the zone, and Potsdam can't keep up.
Yeah, Oswego just has that extra step coming off that momentum last weekend, as nothing comes out of that. Addison, puck comes off of Addison into the bench, and we will have a center ice face-off here in the Deb.
Pretty rare to get these center ice face-offs, and figured they were going to go to the near circle, but they immediately take it right into the center. Linesman will handle it, and fourth line unit out for the Lakers. Face-offs underway.
They said not doing any of the dots. We are going straight in the middle here as Potsdam wins that one. One back to Lisieski. Dumped down in. Tipped, nothing will come out of that. Alfieri battling with a few Lakers down in the corner there, and a shot quick out front. Good play by Shell to be alert there and see that one coming in.
This Oswego team showing that they might be a bit more, skilled with the stick, a bit quicker on the skates, but Potsdam bringing the P of pressure. If you can keep pressuring, if you can keep icing the puck, get face-offs in the end, eventually you're going to score. It's going to happen. It doesn't matter how fluky it is. All that matters is that puck hits the back of the net.
As Oswego takes the win on that one, Robillard throws it up to Gatto. Gatto finds Smart. Smart finds Gatto again. Shot deflected wide off the block from Lisieski. Back down in the corner. Coming up the ice. Addison keeps that one in. A little bit of bodies being thrown out in the corner there. Fudger gets thrown up against the boards against Lisieski.
You've got the big body line out there. You got Brett Fudger, a player I like to compare it to Mac Lewis. Bigger players that can skate pretty well, lay the hit, and score a little bit too.
And a body is dropped there by Robillard. He drops number 6, Drew Rose. Going in the corner, Grimshaw finds Cahill. Fudger will dump that one in, get a change. Chasing that one down is Geary.
Robillard and Fudger, both big British Columbians. They're not afraid to lay the body, and both showing offensive upside, especially Robillard so far. He showed a lot of it in the preseason. He's able to crash the net and get some dirty dangles going.
As Colabufo finds Dickinson there, and a penalty will be thrown up. As a little bit of extracurriculars are going down there. So we await to see the penalty. That will be a hooking on Potsdam, Justin Vernance.
Yep, Vernus will pick up the first one there for the Potsdam Bears. Pretty easy call. It pretty much just takes the legs right out from underneath Ryan Dickinson in front of the net. Referees immediately saw it, immediately whistled it as soon as they touched up on the scrum. Vernus, a senior forward and defenseman from Mississauga, Ontario, played Brampton in the Ontario Junior Hockey League.
So Oswego takes a power play opportunity here, their first of the game. as we mentioned earlier, Potsdam surprisingly has a very good penalty kill so far this year. Last night going only allowing 2 in on 10 penalties. So we have a chance here, and nothing comes out of that. Couldn't find Sleeth in the corner. Addison keeps that one in well.
Addison playing really well on the blue line.
Finds Sleeth in front, but that one is bounced around. Can't get possession. That one will be cleared out by Maulmeister. Addison goes back to get it. Shell corrals that one. Sleeth coming off the ice with a bit of speed. He finds DiCarlo on the wing. Good defensive play there by Potsdam, not allowing Oswego to enter the zone. As Addison goes back, he tries to find Cahill. Cahill redeflects that one away from Potsdam. Run back down. Quick play right there. Almost a too many men penalty.
Yeah, good play by Addison there to jump up off the skates and have Bunka not touch it up. So Bunka goes down, touches up, all good. Everybody onside. 5 players on the ice, but a close call there for Oswego.
It's Sleeth coming down, and Bull with a bunch of speed, and a great defensive play there by Leaf, keeping that one away.
Yeah, Potsdam playing really well right now. They've got a good balance of challenging the power play and actually playing defense. Lakers unable to set up yet.
Colabufo looking for Rocco, but can't find him across the ice there. Arcan adding in on some support. So we got 4 players there. The puck's just pinned against the boards. No penalty there as the refs keep their arms down. Bunka looking for Bull, but can't find him down the corner. Up to Colabufo.
That easily could have been a trip on Oswego there.
That could have gone either way. Colabufo, Arcan looking over. Looks back to Bunka. Backdoors Bull. Bunka looking for Bull backdoor. Can't get it to him. Rocco comes behind. Finds Colabufo in front. Good block by Potsdam right there. And a little bit of pushing after the fact there. Colabufo with a shot. Nothing comes out of that. And Rocco down in the corner. Rocco looks across but cannot find Bunka on a good read.
Good pitch there by Bunka.
Semrad tries to keep that one down, but nothing happens. As coming down is Kenzel. Kendall off the crossbar. That one keeps out of the net as play will continue on. Semrad picks it up in the corner, and boy, oh boy, did Shell get lucky there. He can kiss his best friend, the post. Semrad coming down, and a great opportunity. Sleeth loses an edge there. No call.
Yeah.
Lisieski.
Thought they might have whistled that one, but no call. It's definitely an in-between one. But yeah, Shell gets the good grace of the crossbar as he comes out of the net. Gets a good poke check there. Risky to come out, but if you nail it, it can really help your team.
So far, no harm, no foul as Bull takes it. Bull comes up, stays on side. Noah Bull with a shot. That one just goes wide. Warmoth coming down to pick it up. Good pinch, keeps the play alive down in Oswego. And a great play in front. Sleeth with a shot. No. Denied by Green down into the corner.
Green really bailing the Bears out right now. I mean, Oswego has had so many grade A chances, and Green has been there the whole time. Potsdam has had 1 or 2 so far, but they're playing pretty solid defense through the neutral zone. But it seems like as soon as they get in their own zone, they lose where the puck is, and Oswego able to capitalize and cycle.
So Addison throws it over, looking for McQuaid. McQuaid cannot be found. It's going to be a quick battle. Icing will be waved off. Throws it back to Cahill. Cahill looking across to Robillard. Robillard with a shot, and that one's deflected into the netting in front of the Oswego faithful.
I don't think the Oswego faithful knew there was netting there because about half the student section put their hands up and went, oh, thinking they were about to get a puck. But there's netting there for a reason. Nobody will be spitting chiclets in the student section tonight. On the ice, it might be a different story.
Yeah, with how intense this game has been going, anything is possible. Oswego has really been turning it up. You can see the momentum and just the speed they're playing with here in this first period.
Yeah, I mean, Oswego has been the faster team. Potsdam, though, they're playing pretty good traditional style hockey. You know, they're playing a good box. They're not really cycling aggressively, but they're playing the body. They're not afraid to kind of go away from the puck, so to speak, and just play the body like right there.
And Colabufo thrown into the net there. Edison finds Robillard across, and a shot by Grimshaw. Great opportunity. And like we just said, Green is the star of this Potsdam team, bailing them out again with a little bit of extracurricular in front, too.
I'm not a flexible guy, Kyle, and that hurts to watch. Green full extension on the pads, putting those CCM pads to work. Let's take a look here. Green sees the play, and he's going to have to come back to this near side post. As Grimshaw's there, he almost buries it, and Green just bends down to cover it up, and everybody, you know, car crashes their way into the crease.
Yeah, he really stretched right across on that, just getting there in time to knock that one off. Dickinson with a shot from the point. And a bit hard for Green to see there, but he manages to glove that one.
Yeah, Green, again, another good read through traffic. Saw that puck was coming high off of Dickinson's tape. Gets up out of the butterfly, stands up on his pads, and is able glove that one down. But again, these face-off wins for Oswego in the zone. If these keep happening, Oswego's eventually going to apply pressure and they'll have a good chance to score.
And Oswego has absolutely been dominating when it comes to face-offs. Actually, they've been dominating in face-offs within Potsdam's zone. When it goes to overall face-offs, it's about even at 7 wins for Oswego, 8 for Potsdam. But Oswego's really been dominating Potsdam's zone about the last 5 minutes of this game.
Absolutely. Again, Noah Bull, 3 face-off wins, hasn't lost one. So Bull putting in work as the extra skater.
And now we got MacArthur coming down for Potsdam, but Dickinson finds Arcan back there. Arcan coming in with some speed. He gets it down in, and Green comes out to play that one. Taking it around the net is Leith. Coming down with some speed, we got Maulmeister. Maulmeister with a shot. That one goes right into the pads of Shell, and he is able to cover that one up quickly before a rebound opportunity.
Potsdam getting some good breakouts looking up on the far side. Said in hockey that you don't want to cut into the slot because you're going to get checked. So Potsdam, bigger physical team's like, okay, we'll beat you wide. So every time Potsdam's had a good chance, it's come from the boards and they cut in, and the Lakers playing the center of the ice, almost leaving the wings a little bit home free.
And a shot there from the corner from Rose, again into the chest of Shell. And we got some more going on there. We got Fudger and a Potsdam player. It appears to be Kennel.
Fudger's sick, getting hooked into what looked like a Potsdam player. A little bit of argy-bargy there, but nobody going to the box. Everybody's still on Christmas card lists, so I think we can play on.
Yeah, both teams seem to take a decent amount of penalties so far in this season. So not surprising to see how intense this game is going to be physicality-wise. As we have Noah Bull coming up down here. He has Fudger across from him. He's going to look for Fudger, can't get him. Shot off. Green stops that. Noah Bull gets the puck back, trying to make something with it, but a good defensive play by Potsdam.
Wrong P team from the North Country.
Is Smart with a good opportunity there. Noah Bull with a rebound chance, not able to get past the defense of Potsdam. Warmoth throws that one down in. A high check thrown there against Fudger, but Fudger gets it up to Warmoth. Warmoth with a shot opportunity, and he scores! Connor Smart baseball swings that one in. I don't think this is baseball season, but hey, we just got proven wrong.
This is textbook from the preseason for the Oswego State Lakers. Quinn Warmoth from the top of the near side circle fires a shot on net, and it's buried by a Laker out in front. Connor Smart from Quinn Warmoth. There was a goal just like that in the preseason. Let's take a look. Warmoth, top of your screen on the far side, throws on. Good save by Green. Nobody covering the back door. Smart right in front of that, exactly in position as the F1, and baseball claps that one home. It's a home run for Smart, 2-0 Oswego.
And Oswego, that has been a key in their last couple of games, getting goals right in front of the net. Those second chance opportunities have really pushed them forward, and why they are number 10 in the nation. Like you said, a bit of a baseball swing there, but it goes in the net nevertheless. Sleeth looking for a chance in front. Nobody can get it, but Addison keeps that one in, throwing it down to the corner. Rocco can't maintain that one. Potsdam picks it up. That will be Town. Town with trying to find something to do with that. Nothing. Robillard throws it back down in the corner. Oswego keeping possession of this puck in Potsdam's zone most of this latter half of the third period.
It's been a messy cycle for Oswego, now getting organized.
And Robillard can't maintain that one. Manages to keep it.
Commentator's curse right on cue.
Commentator's curse, as always. We seem to have that quite a bit up here, don't we, Jared?
Yeah, this might be Las Vegas, but I'm not going to Las Vegas anytime soon,
Not placing any bets out here as Bloom tries to find Loran across the corner, but he can't find him. Going down into the corner. A little bit of a flip up there. Loran coming in. He just dumps that one in for Potsdam. They get a line change. Robillard looking up for Sleeth. He's instantly pressured by Potsdam. Thrown down into the corner. Behind the net. Coming up the ice is Canal. Cahill throws that one back down. Cahill coming across, looking for Grimshaw, can't connect. Wheeling up the corner is Nikiforov. And a body falls down. That's Nikiforov down in the zone. Bit of a scrum. Puck against the wall there.
Nikiforov went to lay a check on Dickinson and just lost an edge there as he was going to lay a check, so he went into the boards hard.
And Dickinson looks across to find Bunka there. Bunka up to Cahill, over to Colabufo. Colabufo dumps that one down in on Green. He just kicks that one into the corner. pressuring down in the corner. Maulmeister tries to do something there. Can't get it out. Dickinson, and Dickinson throws some hands high, but he pushes right back against by Fulci. And that one will go for an icing. And down in the corner, we have Logan Stolberg.
Guys, this Lakers offense right now is looking really good. You know, Connor Shane Bull scored the first goal, and now Connor Smart, they are playing really well right now. And Kel Shell, he's doing really well. 14 shots as of now. He's only going to get better as this game goes on. And this Lakers offense, well, they're on point. Back to you guys.
Yes, this Laker offense has been really fire as Quinn Warmoth takes a shot there. It goes off the skate and backdoor. Oh, and just over the net from DiCarlo. Perfect chance opportunity as skating off the ice will be Garrett MacArthur from Potsdam. Takes that shot from Warmoth, and he is having some pain out there.
Alex DiCarlo still looking for his first of the year. And let me tell you, Kyle, again, tic-tac-toe play. If you see Warmoth get anywhere near that near side circle, look out, because that is a play that the Lakers have rehearsed to death in practice. Warmoth going to throw on, heading to the far side, looking for a forward out in front of the net or a forward backdoor to bury it.
And Warmoth, a D1 transfer down from Robert Morris. So he has some really good experience and great hockey IQ as he shoots that one on net. Almost goes in, but off the pads of Green. He's able to knock that one away. Back up to Warmoth. Warmoth is going to find DiCarlo. DiCarlo is going to go across. And the goal right there we have assisted by Fudger. And Semrad with a shot opportunity there. And that one just goes off the knob of Green into the corner. Semrad with another chance. He's trying to find Bull in front. Bull in front, and that's number 2! Shane Bull! What a weekend for him! Make that goal number 3 for Bull on this weekend. He is on fire!
Have a breakout weekend, Shane Bull. And again, it's the traffic in front of the net. The Lakers skating circles around the Potsdam Bears like it's a SpongeBob episode, a safety bear circle. And the Lakers, again, tic-tac-toe. Bull out front. DiCarlo cleans it up to Bull, Deeks, and Connor Green. Nothing he could do. They're already off the pad sideways. 3-0 Oswego in first at 3:23. DiCarlo gets his first point of the season. And again, right in front of that, the Lakers so good at creating that traffic and that chaos.
Like you said, nothing Green could have done on that one. That was just a play put to perfection by Oswego. The assist coming off of Jackson Arcan's stick, just finding Shane Bull right in front there. And Bull, like it's almost like we're at a rodeo here. He's seeing red, and he's just seeing that red goal light.
Yeah, and I mean, Shane Bull has just been so good. And last year, he was good at that exact thing, you know, crashing the net like he's showing up unannounced to a wedding. Last year, he had a few goals where he'd come in, he'd go backhand back to his forehand, and then just make some crazy deke out in front. So Shane Bull proving his worth here. Last year, he was a scratch for about half the year, but Shane Bull fought his way back into the lineup, and now getting some top minutes here for the Lakers.
That's what, as we have 2:52 here to go in the first period. That one is put to rest by Connor Green. And Green, you know, if we look at the stats so far here this game, he has faced 16 shots in this first period, Jared. That's a lot of shots to face in one period for a goalie.
14 saves, 3 goals allowed so far, an .824 save percentage for Green. I got to be honest with you, Kyle, Green is not getting the help from his defense. The defense needs to stay home and cover that back door. But the defense, you know, as you can see right now, nobody down low, no Lakers down low. But look, Noah Bull there. If that was a turnover, Noah Bull waiting in the back door as the puck comes the other way to make something happen. And the Lakers are taking full advantage of the ice time that they're being given by Potsdam in front of their goalie.
As the pucks drop back down in there, as we have goal by Shane Bull, assisted by Arcan and DiCarlo. DiCarlo, like you said, getting his first points of the year, as we got a shot from Alfieri, but that won't go anywhere. Gato gets that one out of the zone there. Fudger with a bit of contact. Addison's crossing the neutral zone with some speed, looking for something to do. He's going to drop it down to Noah Bull, and a shot. That one's lost in front. Noah Bull with another opportunity, trying to go in his brother's footsteps and put one in himself. Tommy Cahill down in the corner. He'll come out with the puck there. Cahill rushing right towards the front of the net, and he cannot miss that puck. It was just going right along with him.
The electric company was trying to get something started. They're using his skates to get some. Here he goes.
Cahill looking across, trying to find that pass, but he's not able to, and it gets caught up in his jersey. A bit of a weird moment there. Bunka's not able to keep that one in. Dickinson will go back and get that. Off the skate of Grimshaw. That one's going to beat down towards Green.
Top line out now for Oswego: Calabufo, Cahill, Grimshaw, deep pair Bunka and Dickinson. So top pair out. These are your guys that you're going to set. Calabufo, a big impact transferring in from Holy Cross, the hometown kid. Been pretty successful this year for the Lakers.
That's what he had a point last game against Plattsburgh, and then in that Elmira game, 2 goals in that 5-2 win. As Bunka picks up the puck behind the net. Bunka's going to throw it back down, find Grimshaw. He's going to do the same over to Dickinson. Up to Calabufo, who we just mentioned. Calabufo's able to get that one down in and take a body on the way down. Cahill, as we have 53 seconds left to go in the period here. They don't go behind the net. Shell knocks that one down. Warmouth will pick that up.
Starting to see some separation, Kyle. Oswego really starting to dominate the possession time. Potsdam hasn't had a chance since about 10 minutes ago. The first 10 minutes, pretty even, but Oswego turning on the Jets a little bit. The Lakers ship starting to sail a bit.
And a high hit there by Maulmeister on Potsdam. Throws behind the net to Warmouth. Warmouth goes up. He's going to find Rocco on that. Rocco coming down with some speed. Across from him, he's got McQuaid, but he can't connect on that one. Rocco manages to keep the puck in, though. And like you said, Jared, just possession has been key for Oswego here.
It absolutely has been, and this second pairing has been a big part of it. You know, Connor Sleeth, Matt McQuaid, Thomas Rocco,
that
really
one goes
good
out
line.
in front. That's what they have been, an outstanding line, producing a ton of points last night for Oswego. 3 of the goals in that win against Plattsburgh were put up by that second line as we have the buzzer here. That brings us to the end of the first period. Jared, what are your thoughts on this period? I mean, it was really Oswego dominated.
Well, I got to give Potsdam props. You know, the first 10 minutes, they played Oswego pretty tight, and, you know, they played them pretty aggressively. You know, they were able to take passing lanes away, but you could tell by the end, it looked like they were gassed just a little bit. And, you know, Potsdam, you know, they just didn't have the speed that the Lakers had. The Lakers straight up able to just skate around them, get some movement, find some open lanes, and it worked out. Quinn Warmouth doing some good work from the blue line. He's been the offensive defenseman this year with the most offensive prowess so far. Troy Robillard had a couple good looks as well with the goals. I mean, they came from guys that I think we probably expected. That Warmouth smart goal, that for that second goal, we've seen that one before. And then Shane Bull gets 2 goals right there, and Shane Bull just having a phenomenal start to the season so far. He's incredibly hot.
That's it. Talking about Shane Bull, our sideline reporter Logan Stolberg is with him right now. Logan, take us away.
Pushing the button down, that's the problem. Hey, Shane, you scored 2 goals already right now. What is your plan? How is this atmosphere right now for your team as you go forward in the rest of the game? What are you guys hoping to get better at the rest of the game?
I mean, that was a good 20 minutes to start, but I think we got to keep that same mentality going in the next 2. You know, a strong 20 minutes, outbeat the opponent, and we'll be just fine.
All right. Hey, man, good luck for the rest of the game. Back to you guys.
That's what they were absolutely rolling to start this game. Oswego leads 3-0 going into the second period. And like we said down there, a great first period. They just got to keep up that momentum. A lot of open ice for Oswego, but it doesn't seem like there hasn't been much open ice at all for Potsdam.
Especially in those last 10 minutes. I mean, Oswego just doing a good job of controlling things overall. We'll see what happens here in the second period, about 15 minutes.
That's what, about 15 minutes. But first, we have our intermission report with Thomas Turgeon, Mike Shetler, and Kenny Gerard. Don't go anywhere here on WTOP 10.
Athletics. Aaron, there were 6 big points. This is the one you've been waiting for. This group has never beaten Cortland.
Getting started with some men's soccer as the Lakers had 2 conference matchups for half of the Lakers' goals this entire season.
Offense is key. You talked all about scoring goals.
Good evening and welcome to WTOP 10 Nightly News.
For the governor race with a strong lead, former Governor Andrew Cuomo is...
Barlow announced the completion of a large building mural in downtown Oswego.
The renovations on the Hewitt Union Building, turning it into the new Hewitt Hall.
And as we move into tomorrow, that rain is going to be in our area.
Moving to the Diamond now, as Sweet Caroline got a lot sweeter last night.
Life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire. But you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.
We've been marinating chicken in all sorts of liquids for 24 hours. These are vitamins and minerals and things that you need, nutrients. The chicken speedy is a staple of our culture.
Only on WTOP.
DeCarlo on the rebound! Alex DeCarlo!
Yeah, it's been a wild game so far. A lot of high scoring, so definitely tighten it up and play out that full 60 minutes.
Welcome back to the best show on WTOP 10 out on our own Oswego.
Did you hear that Bad Bunny's going to be in Canada over spring break? You know?
I heard that one.
Drink a coffee. Good week.
Oh my God.
Roll it.
The Kind of Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty.
The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of time.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
Welcome into the first intermission report here from the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena, where the Potsdam Bears are trailing the home guys, the Oswego State Lakers, down 3-0. Welcome back to the Perch. Thomas Sturgeon joined by Michael Scheller, Kay Gerard, and boys, an explosive first period for Oswego State.
Yeah, gentlemen, the Lakers are loose, and they are fully in the driver's seat here, off to a crazy start. 3 goals put up in the first period. And, I mean, you couldn't ask for a better start here. You got 3 incredible goals, and the Lakers are fully in control, steering the ship here today.
Absolutely. There's some rocky waters out there for the Bears here. Oswego started off hot. Only 2:34 into the first period. And there was a goal by none other than Shane Bull. The defenseman turned forward.
Absolutely. And we look at the period summary coming up in just a few moments. It was really all Oswego, just constantly dominant.
Yeah, I mean, the name of the game so far has been time of possession for the Lakers. They have had possession for the majority of this contest. As you look at this period summary, 9 shots on goal to compare to the Lakers 18. They're both 0-1 on the power play, both couldn't capitalize, and 14-11 on the faceoffs. But this doesn't show just how dominant the Lakers have been. 3-0, and it's looking in the favor of the Lakers as they might steamroll through the rest of this contest.
Well, so far our predictions are looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, mine's looking pretty solid.
Well, I mean, we had 2 goals here by Shane Bull in the first. That's 2 for him, looking at a hat trick today, and another one by Connor Smart, number 14. He was scratched from yesterday's game.
Yeah, absolutely. And we look at this team being versatile as they are, being able to capitalize in these matchups against the weaker teams like Potsdam, Fredonia, a couple other teams, although they did fall to Fredonia last year. They're stepping on the right foot at the right time. And we talk about the goals. You mentioned Shane Bull. We're going to take a look. Shane Bull tallying not once, but twice as we take a look here.
Yeah, Shane Bull has went off. He has been a dog, scoring the first goal and then ripping it into the back of the net. There's that goal right there, but he was not done. As we take a look here, Shane Bull ripping it down. Actually, that was, that was not Shane Bull, but Yeah, Shane Bull has been absolutely fantastic. And Kenny, what do you expect? I mean, 3 very impressive goals so far.
I mean, so far the Lakers' foot is on the gas pedal, and they have not let off at all. 2 different guys scoring, one with 2 goals already. And, Connor Green here for the Bears, he's seen a lot of action, and he's not been able to stop much yet this far.
Yeah, he's had a tough day at the office.
He has definitely had a tough day at the office, but, I mean, we talk about Connor Green. Last year alone against Oswego State, he saw a lot of rubber, almost close to 90 saves in the 2 contests here at the Deb, and obviously at Maxey Hall back up in Potsdam, and he gets to start again tonight. His defense, though, they need to step up. They need to really help him out because Oswego is just wreaking havoc right in front of that crease, right in front of that blue paint. They're generating a lot of scoring opportunities, a lot of chances for this Lakers team, and Green really getting contested early.
Yeah, if there's a time to rally for the Potsdam Bears, it is right now, or else the Lakers are not going to let their foot off the gas, and they're going to run away with this thing, Kenny.
Absolutely, and the Laker faithful here in attendance have been great so far. They're loud and they're proud here for the junior game. Doesn't seem like much of a junior game. They're here again.
I wouldn't really say the junior game, but really a little game. I mean, we talk about the chances. We'll take a look at them. I mean, they've generated abundance of opportunities for this team. I mean, let's take a look at just a few of them to begin with. Oswego, just the forecheck, relentless.
Yeah, I mean, they couldn't let their foot off the gas. The offense was in control for almost the whole duration of the first period. And, I mean, the Potsdam Bears just could not have an answer to anything that the Lakers were throwing their way, Kenny.
Absolutely not. The Bears have not been able to swim here in the Lake Show. It's been tough for them so far. And you got to go in the locker room, and they got to think about what's going wrong for them. There might be a lot, and maybe some small fixes, but what would you say if you were the coach in the locker room?
I mean, right now, I think your offense has been okay, which is going to be our next talking point. Potsdam, they got a couple of breaks, but they did not be able to really capitalize on a couple of those opportunities. A couple of missed net, couple off the outside of the cage. Cal Shell, though, also making some huge saves on this Potsdam team. Take a look. I mean, you just look right over the net, really missing the net. Can't hit the broadside of a barn, but, Oswego State, they're pushing everything really to the outsides.
Yeah, Cal Shell has been dirty. He's stopped a lot, but the Potsdam Bears have shown some signs of life, some good attempts, some good shots on goal, but just couldn't get in the back of the net. This contest is it's getting out of hand, but it's not completely out yet, and the Potsdam Bears got to make some key adjustments right when we get right into the second period.
Absolutely. I mean, we got 40 minutes left here of hockey, a lot to go. I mean, it's definitely not over here for the Bears. Yes, they have some changes to make, but it's not over till it's over. They need to look at this first period and learn. Think about maybe what did they do wrong?
What did they do wrong is the question on the table. I guess we're going to have to find out because, I mean, they still have 40 minutes of play, and we've seen how quickly these games really turn within the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes of play. It's anyone's game. I mean, you get one goal in that second period, you're right back in the swing of things. So nonetheless, if you're Oswego, you can't step off on the gas pedal. You got to keep pressuring on that forecheck. I mean, the defense-wise, they've held their own. But nonetheless, I mean, we've talked about a lot going into this game. But the games around the SUNY, they've been a little bit different, a little less dominant when it comes to other teams, but definitely some matchups. We talked about Cortland and Plattsburgh, and we talked about Geneseo and Skidmore. They're in a pretty close contest themselves.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, around the SUNY, Geneseo, I do believe, is down 1-0. Yeah, 0. They're getting skunked right now. 2-0 by Skidmore. Little turn of events that you weren't expecting. And then Plattsburgh versus Cortland. It's a low-scoring game. It's 1-0 at the end of the first. Both games not really looking like in the Deb here today. It's a different result, but a lot of these games are close, Kenny.
They are. I mean, we're looking at a couple of close contests here. In Skidmore and Geneseo, in the pregame show, I had mentioned how Geneseo was this powerhouse, and right now, look like they're slipping right now. Unfortunately for them, this is not a SUNY game, so it won't count too much towards the SUNY standings, but Plattsburgh and Cortland, only a 1-0 affair. All close games all around.
All close games all around, but, I mean, we talk about Geneseo being this powerhouse, number 2 in the country currently. Skidmore, a team really knocking at the door. They're getting votes. How much will this affect the poll? Granted, it's not a SUNY game, but it will affect morale-wise for the Geneseo Knights.
Yeah, I mean, the poll, but the momentum for the Geneseo Knights, if they lose to Skidmore, that's just, I mean, it's not demoralizing, but it's not what you want to have early on in this contest when Oswego's right on their tail, and a loss is not what they need here today.
Absolutely not. The Knights' blades are looking really dull right now, and we got to see what they got to do. I think they got to turn a couple things around. They are a powerhouse. And again, it is still early for them, but definitely need to make some changes here going into their game.
Yeah, they definitely need to make some changes going into that second period to play. A little closer matchup. I mean, you talk about Skidmore. if they get this win today against the number 2 team in the country, I mean, you think they could probably jump to probably in that like 10 to 15 range. I guess we're going to have to find out. But that's going to do it from us here on The Perch. When we come back, it's the second period of play. Oswego State against against Potsdam. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Go Lakers!
Hi, I'm Megan. And I'm Donna. And this is the Sunset Show. Grab your low-rise jeans because we're taking it back to the 2000s. Let's go, girls. Uggs and low-rise jeans. Together. One of the boys. Boy.
Sorry, it's my agent. He told me that you're canceled.
Shebangy, shebangy, shebangy.
Shebangy.
Welcome to the burial ground. Must see also in all of sports entertainment.
Welcome back to the Canton Lake Show, where we talk about anything and everything going on in our lives and yours.
Well, my birthday was November 13th, so it's been quite some time.
I think at the end we saw him get up.
I get that. I can
It's a winner, and I did bring a sweater for everyone.
There you go! I know your dreams. You started the paper throwing, just the immaturity. You lost before you even argued.
Pretty insane that the Clippers, 10 of the last 11 postseasons, they're in there.
And welcome back into the Deborah F. Stanley Arena here in Oswego, New York, as we are getting ready for second period action here in Oswego. Oswego State taking on the Potsdam Bears. I'm Kyle Spisak alongside my partner in crime, Jared Wakefield. And we have a bit of a goalie substitution here for the second period. Richie Perrant will be getting the nod for Oswego. Cal Shell with a great first period, taking Oswego into the second with a 3-0 lead, Jared.
Yeah, Cal Shell had a good first period, but Richie Perrant steps in. Shell not on the bench. Eric Green, the only other goalie on the bench. So Richie Perrant will step in, and it'll be a battle of 31s for the rest of the way.
That's what we got. 3-1 on one end, Perrant. We got 3-1 on other, Green. You know what? Funny enough, there's a Perrant on Potsdam as well, and there is a Green on Oswego as well. So a bit of a crossover event here today in the Deb as we get ready for faceoff. Cahill taking it for Oswego. And puck drop is underway, taking it back, won by Potsdam. And immediately put up against the side. And we have Oswego swim and dive up there, leading this charge in the student section tonight. As Oswego going down into the corner, Calabufo chases the puck. Bloom gets it for Potsdam. Bloom throws it back to Lisieski. Lisieski throwing it up, but Cahill gets that one. That one goes off of Rose. He'll throw that one up off the grass back to Warmoth. Warmoth with a nice pass across the ice to Cahill. Cahill finds Grimshaw. Back down to Cahill, trying to find across the net, but Calabufo was tied up.
Potsdam coming out quick once again. They've got an odd man opportunity here.
And a shot on net, but goes wide. Bunka trips over that one. He can't pick it up, and that immediately gets a body from Cahill. Bunka gets the one, pushes that up out of the zone. Re-corralled by Maulmeister. Cahill taking that one up. He pushes it across, looking for Dickinson. Dickinson gets that one in, avoiding the hit from Campbell. Bringing that one up the ice is Leith. Leith able to poke that one out, but McQuaid keeps it in. Backdoor to Sleeth, and what a one-timer opportunity Great save by Green to slide across and get that one, Jared.
Yeah, a bit of a chaotic save there for Green. Not the prettiest save you'll ever see, but a good one at that.
Bunka finds Dickinson behind the net. And good opportunity. Rocco tips that one. Goes behind the net. Campbell throws that one across the ice up to MacArthur. MacArthur will get that one down for icing. So Perrant taking the rings here in the second period. His last outing was against Elmira College here in that 5-2 win. Looking at a replay right here, we could just see Oswego is really taking charge here.
Good battle on the boards creates an opportunity. A good net drive there by the Lakers, looking to make something happen. A little bit of pressure. Potsdam clears it out, but quickly ices it, so the Lakers get a second chance.
And Bull takes the faceoff against Mike MacArthur for Potsdam. Oswego wins that one. Arcan with a shot. Not really a good angle there. Not much to work with. Just getting one on net for Green to stop that one.
That was almost one of those weird ones there, Kyle. The puck started to get loose. Arcan shot it. It was loose, started rolling towards the net, and Green saw it come into the 5-hole, so he covered it up, went down, and Oswego looking for third time's the charm on the faceoff.
And that one went back to Robillard off of the stick of Bull. Arcan back with it in the corner. And a good play by Geary to take that away for Potsdam. Trying to find something. Nothing comes out of that one. Coming down is DeCarlo. DeCarlo with a shot. He puts that one right in the Potsdam logo. That's an easy routine save for Green.
Yeah, Green covered up all DeCarlo's angles, and the slot was blocked by traffic. Potsdam doing a good job working the defense in the F3 back into the low slot early to prevent that pass from DeCarlo. Bull in on the faceoff.
And DeCarlo shoots that one. Top right. Oh my gosh. What a play right off the faceoff. Bull gets another point on the night now as he gets the assist. DeCarlo with his first goal on the year, 2 points this game, his first 2 this season for the Lakers. What a shot, Jared.
That one was another win for Oswego, but not the way Bull won the first 3, Kyle. Bull was winning that one back to Robillard, looking for the forwards to set up this time. Bull decides to tie up the Potsdam Bears on the faceoff, and Alex DeCarlo comes in, cleans that puck off the dot, and shoots it top shelf. No time for Green to react. DeCarlo, 2 points on the night.
An absolute laser from DeCarlo. There was no There was no puck to be seen there. As a bit of miscommunication behind the net. Perrant gets out of place, but no harm, no foul.
We've seen that with Ritchie. Compared to the other goaltenders on the Oswego battery, Shell and Green, Ritchie is the most comfortable with getting out of the net. He'll come out of the net, he'll skate out. He's a bit smaller than the rest, so he's got some speed.
And Noah Bull coming down with some speed there, and he's tied up, and no raise of the arm there. And we may see something, but we won't, as that one's locked up by Green. A possible missed call there.
Noah Bull was skating up to the linesman looking for that holding call there. Surprised there wasn't a hold. It didn't bring him down, so I was wondering if they were waiting for him to actually hit the ice to make the call. Physicality not as high as it was last night in that Plattsburgh game. Still a rivalry here. It's still whiteout weekend after all. But, you know, that Plattsburgh rivalry burns pretty hot.
That's what Potsdam being the Bears. They bear hugged Bull on that one, trying to slow him down. He has been electric so far this game as Semrad takes that one back into the own zone. He finds Wormuth across on the regroup pass. He's going to give it up to Smart. Smart with a smart play, getting that one down in deep. Wheeling out with some speed is Rose, but Semrad will take that one right back. Nice little chip pass up to Fudger. Fudger's going to regroup that one. He'll just dump that down in. No play to be made.
Oswego cycling heavy right now, everybody around like a circle.
And now, update on the score, 2-2 in Geneseo. Geneseo gets 2 goals back on Skidmore, as it was 2-0 at the start of the second, as Perrant gets his save, his first save of the night there, covering that one up.
You know, Skidmore's a team that's been receiving votes in the USCHO D3 poll, and I got to imagine, even if they drop this one tonight in their own barn against number 2 Geneseo, they're going to move up in the poll quite a bit, because that is a strong performance against an extremely fast Chris Schultz head coach squad. The Lakers will see him in a couple weeks. The Ice Knights, that is.
Number 2 in the nation, Geneseo. So Skidmore putting on one heck of a performance, keeping it 2-2 so early in the game, as Calabufo finds a great pass over to Grimshaw. Grimshaw coming in with some speed. Quick stop, gets that one down in, cycles it to Calabufo. Calabufo instantly gets some pressure from 2 Potsdam players, but he'll get it around up to Cahill. Cahill will find Dickinson at the top. Dickinson playing around with a Dickinson shot, and that one goes over the net. 16-17 here to go in the second period. That one will be blocked down by MacArthur. Mike MacArthur coming up on the ice for Potsdam. And that one will be a penalty. Obvious trip there. Just
That's
a play
an easy call
to end any momentum Potsdam was getting there.
That's
that one will be on Ryan Bunka.
Yeah, that's an easy one to call. Bunka there with a desperation penalty. Take a look at this one. Here's Bunka coming across, loses an edge, tries to stop that play, takes him down. That will be a 2 minutes for a slashing call will be the official call because he took him down with a stick. So Potsdam back on the man advantage, and Oswego, penalty kill getting tested. They're going to look to bring that 50% number up on this kill.
As we mentioned earlier, Oswego with a 45% penalty kill rate right now. But on the other end, Potsdam's power play, has been abysmal this year with a 7% turnover rate. Oswego will dump that one down into Potsdam's zone. Chasing that one back will be Drew Rose.
You know, and that's not a bad penalty to take for Bunka. I mean, they're a little lucky that there was a forechecker there, so it's not a penalty shot. But
as we have an opportunity here, Rocco a 1-on-0, and he's going to get it back, and what a chance. Rocco finds Sleeth with the drop pass, almost an opportunity, short-handed no less.
Thomas Rocco has had some high-effort plays over the last 2 days, diving to bury that empty netter yesterday, gets a nice 1-tee to put a bar down yesterday against Plattsburgh, and today fights his way through a check, doesn't allow the Potsdam player to finish the check, and gets a net drive and an opportunity for the Lakers on the shorthanded.
Rocco showing off how talented he is, a former St. Cloud player. As down in the corner, that one a bit of a miscommunication. Something happens there. Dickinson throws it up the ice, and that one goes on net to Green, so the play will continue. Green kicks it out to Ryan Leith. Leith is going to stalemate the puck behind the net, but that one's picked up by Jack Bloom. Bloom coming up the ice with some speed. A nice move to get around Cahill. He's coming down in the corner, but that one will be instantly thrown back out by Oswego. Oswego's penalty kill's been pretty solid here so far, Jared.
It's been really good as that one's whistled off sides. Potsdam really not able to set up in the zone. There's a lot of holes in that canoe as they try to look for some special team success. The Bears a little bit declawed right now on the power play. Oswego has looked very strong here on the shorthanded opportunity. And that's not something we've seen out of Oswego. We talked about how it seems like their aggression on the penalty kill has hurt them, but so far it's worked pretty well and they're getting chances on the man disadvantage.
That's worked out well for him so far here in this game as Semrad throws that one back down the ice. They're really just manning the ship on this one. They've been in full control, and they have not put down the sails ever since puck drop. As Cahill pressures there, but they go over to find Alfieri. Alfieri coming down the puck, down the corner with some speed. A nice shot opportunity from MacArthur. MacArthur's shot goes wide.
Semrad was there in the back door, but a great pass.
coming down. Calabufo with a one-on-one opportunity. Great back check by Mike MacArthur to poke that one away. As they look for MacArthur again, but they will not be able to connect. Icing on that play.
Something I'm noticing from the Bears here, Spizak, they're puck chasing a little bit. The Bears, when that play went down with Calabufo, everybody on the power play came on down in their own zone. Keep somebody in the neutral zone and try to get a breakout going here. Everybody a little too busy watching the puck. Look for your forwards, find open space, and wait for that puck to come to you. The Lakers, they've done it a few times, but not as bad. Potsdam, I noticed it right there as Calabufo came in. Everybody went after Danny Kaye. They stopped that opportunity, but took an opportunity away from themselves.
A bit of tired play and frustrated play here for this Potsdam team being down 4-0 with 13:57 to go in the second period. Throwing that one down in the corner was Dickinson. He finds Shane Bull. Shane Bull having one heck of a game so far to start. He'll find DiCarlo in the corner. DiCarlo making some moves. Pulling his inner Sidney Crosby with the tight turn. Says he finds Bunka. Bunka back out of the box. Looking back door for Arcan. Nothing comes out of that one. Arcan's going to bring that back up to the top of the point. Looks back door for DiCarlo. That one is intercepted by Drew Rose.
Good play by Drew Rose there in front of the net to get Jackson Arcan's stick high in the air, about all the way up to the rafters to prevent a play, because if Arcan's stick was on the ice, a surefire goal for Oswego. But Drew Rose and the Potsdam defense stepping their game up a little bit.
And DiCarlo coming down with some speed there. He finds Bull. Bull is looking for Dickinson, but they cannot connect on that. Cross-ice pass coming from Garrett MacArthur. They're going to dump that one down in, try to chase it. Dickinson picks it up behind the net, and he avoids a big hit from Garrett MacArthur. No tripping penalty there.
No penalty there, but that was almost a knee-on-knee hit, and we had one of those in the Oswego Elmira game, and that got an Elmira player parked for the evening, so good move by the Potsdam player to avoid a dirty play there, and both teams wholesaling right now.
As Mike Campbell comes down, and we have an update on tonight's game. Plattsburgh leads Cortland 2-0 after a big win from Cortland last night, 7-1 against this Potsdam team, and Oswego a 5-1 win against Plattsburgh.
And it's Adam Tredowitz for the Plattsburgh Cardinals getting that goal to move them up 2-0. A Cortland team that's usually really, really strong in their own barn, Alumni Arena, a tight neutral zone, big offensive zone. So Cortland really good at that possession game. But Plattsburgh, I imagine their physicality helping them against this fast Cortland team.
As Noah Bull comes out of the corner with some speed there, he goes back and he finds Rocco. And back behind the net, that is Fudger. Fudger looking in front for Noah Bull, cannot find him. And the intensity has really come up as Noah Bull with another shot opportunity. That one goes off the face mask by Fulci.
Connor Green got more salt and pepper there than the chicken at KFC. I mean, goodness gracious.
What a throw from Fudger there. He is an absolute menace on the ice out here. He does not care. He will throw his body if it means making the play.
And you need those guys. You need those guys that aren't afraid to throw the body around. You got some really fast, skilled skaters on the Lakers. And Fudger, he's good with the puck, don't get me wrong, but for him to know his role and play aggressive, good sign for the
back
Lakers.
to Semrad, finds back door. He finds Rocco looking in front for McQuaid, cannot connect on that one. Great opportunity as we have an odd man rush coming down here. Coming down is Bloom. Bloom looking in front for his fellow teammate, but he cannot connect on that one. Throwing it back down deep into the zone.
Thomas Rocco again, a high effort play, getting back.
Matt McQuaid coming down in with a one-on-one opportunity. A great play there by Tyler Lisieski. Sleeth in front. Sleeth trying to do his backhand like he did last night that he scored on, but he could not redo it. Semrad in the corner coming down the half board. He finds Sleeth. Sleeth with a shot. That one is straight into the chest of Green. And Green is having a spectacular performance here, although the score would not say so, Jared.
Yeah, I mean, he's passing the eye test for sure right now. Connor Green, again, that scoreboard doesn't show it. It's 4-0. You think something's wrong with the goalie, but Connor Green, anticipation right there. As soon as Semrad went to his backhand to make that pass out in front to the top of the circle, Green was already pushing across to take that angle away on the near side post, and he dropped right down in the butterfly in a beautiful breadbasket save.
As Bunka looks over for Cahill on that one, but Cahill looking back for Bunka cannot connect. Bunka drops back down to D. Keeping that one in is Dickinson. He throws it back down in the corner. Cahill goes down to facilitate the cycle, but that one is intercepted by Mike MacArthur. Coming up the ice with some speed is Justin Vernance. Nothing comes out of that one. Blocked away by Perrant. Bunka picks it up to Cahill. Cahill looking across for Grimshaw. Grimshaw's going to take that one in the corner. He dances back into the middle, trying to find something with it. Keeping it in the zone, a good play. But now coming down with some speed is Justin Vernance. Vernance with a shot opportunity off the stick of Dickinson, and that one is a field goal. It's good, straight into the netting.
Oh, yeah, he got that one right in the netting. A good stick there by Tommy Cahill to get his stick on that and just tip that puck high up into the air. And I mean, something I've noticed with these Potsdam Bears, Kyle, is that when they're entering the zone, they're content to dump. There, they dumped the puck and didn't even get a line change. Take that puck in, shoot the puck, get some passes, see if you can start something and test a goalie who just came in.
Yeah, like you said, they're just not getting shot opportunities. They're giving up the puck instead of trying to maintain possession. If you're going to dump the puck in, you got to make sure you win those battles. Shane Bull winning them battles as he brings that one into the neutral zone. Robillard gets that one back, throwing it over to Addison. DeCarlo back behind the net as we have 9:55 here to go in the second period. Addison coming back up the corner there, but he is stopped by MacArthur.
Good read there by DeCarlo to come back and close that back.
And he picks that one off, and a goal scored by Gary MacArthur on a bad read from Oswego. A great play by MacArthur to put that one in. And the score now goes to 4-1. Oswego leads here with 9:40 to go.
Commentators curse Spizak. A good read followed by a bad one. Look at Addison pinching back. Back door wide open. He's able to get that puck right off the post and in on Richie Perrant. And Perrant looking to take that near side angle away. Wasn't ready to push across. A good spontaneous goal from Potsdam brings the Bears out of hibernation. And they break the shutout.
Yeah, Robillard with a mistake there that comes to be fatal for Oswego. MacArthur getting a goal here. Only the fourth goal of the year for this Potsdam team, so a rough start to the season, but trying to turn the ship around as Potsdam now with a little bit of momentum coming up. Quinn Wormuth chases that puck back into Oswego's own zone. He's going to take that one himself. Looking up for somebody, nobody there. Noah Bull gets it in the corner. He's going to throw it in front, trying to find Gato. Not able to do anything on that. Noah Bull takes the puck back down himself. Bull's just a one-man army. He's doing everything out here. And that one will clear the zone. Semrad will take it back and regroup. Going to pass on the D-to-D look. He finds Noah Bull. Bull goes back to Semrad. Semrad with a few good moves, trying to get some momentum going here. He's coming in with some speed down in the corner, looking in front, but he gets lit into the corner by Drew Rose.
Noah Bull's going to need to do some work on his stick in the second intermission upcoming here in about 8 minutes. The tape on the forehand side of his stick is coming off. You can see it as he skates off. The tape just completely loose there and just kind of falling away off his stick.
Oswego here with a 3-on-2 opportunity. Semrad trying to find Gato, but nothing comes out of that. Back behind the net is MacArthur. MacArthur just scored for this Potsdam team, trying to find something, slow it down a little bit. But not the time to slow it down if you're Potsdam. You're down 3 goals, and you're just allowing the clock to tick right now.
Yeah, I mean, they got to start working, and they got to start working now. There was 2-1 between them and Cortland. Cortland advantage last night, and they were unable to capitalize from there. They got to get multiple goals strung together.
Sleeth looking in front, but nothing comes out of that. But Rocco gets a shot. Barely, but it manages to still hit green. Easy routine save. As Oswego with a great forecheck right now, just keeping the puck in this Potsdam zone. They cannot facilitate the breakout.
Yeah, they've had some prettier cycles this year and in this game, but so far it's been pucks and people on net. They haven't been letting Potsdam get back. Here's Potsdam 3-on-3.
And Mike MacArthur with a chance there. Nothing comes out of that. Blocked by Bunka. Bunka has been great at blocking shots.
But the point is, Kyle, Potsdam coming out 3-on-3. That's good. That would be a good breakout, but Oswego is already back. They've got the F3 back and the defenseman back. Everybody knowing their role and sticking to their positions.
And a big hip check there by Bunka. He knocks him off the puck. And a bit of pushing going on. Some extracurricular. And that one's going to be stopped by Perrant. Perrant looks a little bit in discomfort after that one. And that was Josh Bifolchi that was going at Ryan Bunka after the play there.
Yeah, what ended up happening there was Bifolchi ended up going right over Richie's neck. And Richie's got a little winded there, but looks like he's going to be all right, just taking a second to regroup. He's got the mask back on. He's all good to go, so he's just talking to the referee really quick. Once he gets geared back up, we'll have puck drop.
Yeah, just have to get resettled back in after you get flustered a little bit, getting somebody falling on you, especially as a goalie. If an offensive player gets thrown on you, it's a bit nerve-wracking. And official blows that one dead. Lost sight of the puck. That one is
in Troy Robillard's pants.
It is in Troy Robillard's pants. He was trying to take that one out of the building. Little souvenir for home, but
it's 2 games in a row where it's been tied up in an Oswego player's equipment. Quinn Wormuth got it in his jersey yesterday about his undershirt.
And that one is dumped down into the corner by Ryan Leith. Potsdam battling. They're starting to show some more aggression, trying to get possession in front there. As Robillard will not get that one.
They're getting traffic, but again, it's sloppy. You got 3 forwards all on top of the puck down low. Get somebody to get separated and be there to clean something up. The defense doing a good job of that. The D pairs are staying back, not necessarily staying home, but keeping position, keeping open ice to try and get a shooting lane. But Oswego doing a way better job of getting the shooting lanes with their forwards.
As Alfieri picks that one up, he throws it over to Nikiforov. They'll throw that one back down to Leith. Leith finds over to Bloom. No penalty there for too many men.
Very, very close to too many men on the ice.
Opportunity by Alfieri there. That one goes off the dome of Perrant. Able to keep that one out. Finds Lisieski in front. No opportunity. He was looking for Jack Loran. Throwing that one, trying to get it out of the zone is Arkan, but keeping it in is Potsdam. Potsdam's starting to pick it up a bit here. They have a good offensive possession, but Arkan finds over. He finds Grimshaw. Grimshaw's got a one-on-one opportunity. He's going to take it in the middle, and a great save by Green to knock that one up in the air.
Great play by the former Oswego minor hockey player, Trent Grimshaw. Grimshaw able to deke out a good shot. Just goes off Connor Green. And another good save at the other end by 31, Richie Perron, as he gloves that one down, and Potsdam wholesale changes.
Jack Bloom trying to get a half-ice goal there. He throws that one on net, but Perrant gloves it away. Taking it down in the corner, rushing the play is Wormuth. Wormuth maintains possession of the puck, trying to get something. Arkan cannot do anything with that one. Now changing the tide. Coming up is Kessel. Couldn't find anything there. Sorry, my apologies. Mike MacArthur. That's Olszewski behind the net.
Alex DiCarlo with a great stick right there. Richie Perron ready to make a save, but back door is open. Now DiCarlo the other way.
DiCarlo coming in with some speed. Nothing gets out of that. Good defensive play by Potsdam of the pairing of Town and Leith, closing that one off. We're going to send it down in the corner to our sideline reporter, Logan Stolberg. Logan. and some technical difficulties there. We will hear from Logan later in the game as Bunka takes that one down in the net. Moving up on his own, Fudger will drop back on D to replace him for the meantime. Back around the corner, that is Campbell that picks it up. Campbell trying to move it up the ice, off the skate. No ice. That one is called off. Bunka beats him to it regardless. Bunka throwing it up, trying to find Fudger. Kept in by Campbell. Good play there by Potsdam's defense. Behind the net, Dickinson gets it up. Bull holding him against the glass there. He got great pass up to Smart. 4:39 here to go in the second period. Noah Bull with a great play to keep that one in. Barely keeping it in by inches. Dropping back is Fudger. Robillard will pick that one up. Robillard looking for something to do with it. He's going to wheel in with a little bit of speed, and he fits hit across the ice. That one was Jeremy Kensel. Kennel, nothing to do on that one. And then we have a penalty on Oswego here.
It's a trip on Brett Fudger.
That is a trip on Brett Fudger, as Mr. Wakefield just said here. And Jared, this isn't a detrimental time for Oswego. You're up 4-1, but penalties have been an issue this year. You're taking too many penalties this game. Not just this game, this season. Why do they need to clean it up so bad?
I mean, Brett Fudger's shaking his head down there. He knows it, so there's no need to go crazy. Just not the best penalty. I mean, he gets that puck away. It's back for Semrad and Robillard in the deep pair to take care of, and he kind of just gets into the Potsdam player and just takes him down. You can't do that. But fortunately for Oswego, the penalty kill has been pretty good, and here they go, 2-on-1.
That's why is Rocco coming down with an opportunity, 2-on-1 opportunity, short-handed, mind you. And now coming back down, Robillard drops back. Robillard Warmoth, great back check by Rocco, taking that away from Potsdam's goal scorer, Mike MacArthur. Looking across, not able to connect with Alfieri.
It's a tough one, too, because it takes them out of the zone, and they've struggled re-entering the zone.
As they get a good look across the ice there, they find Jack Loran. Or sorry, that is Jack Ludwig. Nothing is going to come out of that. And a good opportunity there, gloved away by Perrant. Weird angle shot. Probably didn't have much of a chance going in, but a save nonetheless, as they find Alfieri up at the point. Alfieri's looking for a pass. He finds Drew Rose, and Drew Rose on the one-timer. He just puts that one right past the glove of Richie Perrant. And that was a really nice, well-executed power play here for the Potsdam Bears. Something we haven't seen much this year. As we stated before the game, a 7% conversion rate. Jared, take a look at the replay.
Oh, that's going to be one Richie Perrant wants back. He's in position, and he knows that he drops his head. Gets the glove hand up, but just a little late, knowing that slap shot's coming. A very common power play move there, going for the slap shot. But again, it's also a really good shot for Potsdam there. They put it top shelf. Really hard for a guy like Perrant to get up there and get up high for. And Potsdam making this a game again. It's 4-2.
Yeah, just a great opportunity for Potsdam, and they capitalize on that opportunity as we have an icing. 4-2, a much closer game than it was previously just a few minutes ago, as we have 3:14 here to go left in the second period.
There's a hit after the play on Shane Bull back there. Going back, it was Nolan Town. They got a piece of Bull on the boards after the play. Refs discussed it, nothing doing there, so we play even strength.
And that faceoff is won by Potsdam, but it is taken out of the zone. That one will be regrouped by Bunka. Bunka's going to throw that one over to Dickinson. Dickinson looking for something to do with that. Not much to do, but it is waved off due to a tip. Arcan in the corner he is battling with Nolan Town. Nolan Town, a Potsdam local, born and raised in Potsdam, maintaining that same way through, playing for their college now, as we have another icing. Few icings here in the last couple of minutes. Potsdam seems they're not able to get the breakout, so they have to go with the best second option, and that's just getting it out of the zone.
Yeah, and I mean, they've been pretty strong so far in the second period, that is for the Potsdam Bears. They've looked better, you know. Oswego still outskating them a little bit, but Oswego got to make some of these passes going off the tape.
Yeah, they definitely have looked better here in the second period than they did at the end of that first. Oswego was just dominating the course of this game. And a great stop and start there by Calabufo. Nothing comes out of that, though. Still loose behind the net. And that one's going to go up to Kensel. And throwing that one up. Calabufo can't do anything with it. It goes back to Semrad. They're going to regroup that. Looking for Cahill. Taken away by Alfieri. But Cahill has it back, and that one is a shot opportunity. Second chance not getting on net.
Big
Warmuth
difference.
finds Semrad across. Semrad with a shot opportunity. A good block by Jack Loran. And coming on, now it's a 2-on-2 opportunity for the Potsdam Bears, but the momentum was stopped quick after that pass just didn't go tape to tape.
Potsdam changing. Lakers looking to try and break out. Potsdam Bears playing way more aggressive. They're covering off the passing lanes. They almost aren't even playing like a 1-1-3 or anything. They're just basically playing a great wall. Just put everybody across the ice and block as many lanes as you can. And honestly, it works really well.
Yeah, it's definitely worked better than the systems they had in the beginning. And a tough hit there by Garrett MacArthur. No hands will be raised there. Coming in a bit high and showing his stick on that hit. But play continues. Addison is coming up the boards here as we have a minute 23 left to play here in the second period.
Potsdam almost with a power play right now as one of their players back struggling to get his stick.
Now that one is going to be battle for Gato, battling with Lisieski on that one. Dickinson ties up the stick of Verance.
Was a penalty. The refs waved it off. Might have been a cross check there on Gato, but Terry, the ref here on the student section side, right, waved it off.
As we have 1 minute left to play here, that one goes off the glove of Nikiforov. Coming up the ice, Nikiforov with some speed. He's just going to dump that one in, and story of this game, they haven't been able to maintain possession past the red line. Dumped in, Oswego gets possession back. Rocco looks for, but that one goes off the stick into Oswego's bench. 37.2 seconds to go.
Yeah, Thomas Rocco found Connor Gato, but the problem is that Connor Gato's on the bench. So, good pass, but to the wrong player. Bounces off of Gato's helmet and into Danny Calapufo. Goes back out on the ice, and McQuaid will take the face-off.
As Matt McQuaid takes the face-off there, that one is won back to Ryan Bunka. Bunka's just going to toss that one up, looking for Rocco, but that one goes behind him. Town looking over for Drew Rose, but he cannot connect. McQuaid with the forecheck keeps that play alive. Sleeth coming in with some speed. He's going to battle. They're going to find Rocco over on the corner, and Rocco coming in. This is a 3-on-1 opportunity. A great play there by Nolan Town to just drop down, hit the deck, and block all lanes. 10 seconds to go here in the period. That one will be dumped behind the net. Dickinson's going to get it, throw it up the corner. Not much is going to happen with 2 seconds left, and that brings us to the end of the second period here in the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena. Oswego State leads the Potsdam Bears 4-2. And Jared, the Potsdam Bears looked like a different team here in the second half of the second period.
I don't know how different they looked. I mean, they were still doing the things we expected them to do. But one thing that did slow down, the physical game. They weren't making as big hits. The hits they made were tactical and more time-based. Instead of laying those big hits, trying to get those bone-crunching hits, they're tying guys up. They're getting them on the boards. They're preventing them from skating. And that's hurt Oswego. I mean, there's been times where they just haven't been able to get back. That first goal, a good circumstantial chance for Potsdam. You have to create those chances out of spontaneity. And eventually, kept saying it all game. If you put enough pressure on the goalie, they're going to let one go. Potsdam gets one back door, and then they get that power play chance down there, and it's a perfect power play. It's a well-executed power play. They started cycling, and it almost seems like the Lakers, as soon as they started cycling, I wouldn't say gave up on it, but gave Potsdam maybe a little bit more ice than they should have had there, and it's a wide open top of the net, and Richie Perron unable to make the glove save.
And we're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Logan Stolberg. He is with Alex DiCarlo. Logan, what do you got for us?
Alex, talk me through what happened on this goal you scored earlier in this second period.
Yeah, obviously the shift before, or the face-off before that, I had a great chance and didn't place it where I wanted. So I was a little angry, and then sure enough, right off the draw there, puck squirts out. I knew I had to get it on net, and obviously it went in. I was pretty happy about that one.
And what are your guys hoping to do in this last period of this game?
Obviously, just stick to the game plan. I mean, I think if we just do what we're supposed to, be good in our own end, neutral zone turnovers, limit those, I think we'll be solid. Just keep playing hard.
Hey, good luck.
Thank you.
Hey, back to you guys.
And that was Alex DiCarlo, Oswego State assistant captain, getting his first 2 points of the season here tonight. 1 goal, 1 assist, and boy, what a goal that was, Jared.
Yeah, and it was a great goal by DiCarlo. And, the Lakers, not a terrible period. I'm making it sound all doom and gloom for Oswego here. But they did play well. They had chances, but Connor Green and the Potsdam defense have really stepped up their game. It's been their work in their own zone that has put Potsdam up with 2 goals.
And we are going to take a break here. Coming up, we have the intermission show with Thomas Turgeon, Mike Shetler, Kenny Gerard, and then, you know, third period action. Stay tuned here on WTOP 10 TV.
The Kind of Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty. The thought of turkey is just nauseating. I think you're wrong, is what I think. You think I'm wrong a lot of times. I do think you're wrong a lot.
That's awesome.
The central and midwestern U.S. averages more than 850 tornadoes each year, and lately, the number of floods has been rising in the region too. So chances are, there will be more twisters and floods near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are, you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome back to the second intermission report, where things got a lot more closer in that second period of play. It's the Lakers still leading, though, by a score of 4-2 after 2 frames of hockey. Welcome back to the Perch. Thomas Turgeon again with Michael Scheller and Kenny Gerard. And boys, I'll tell you what, it may have been 3-0 after the first, but it's now 4-2 after 2. My pick's out the door. You two are still in play.
I'm done.
Both of them are done. Okay, well, nonetheless, all of our picks are in the garbage can. But let's just get your opening thoughts after that second period play. Potsdam starting to fight back a little bit.
Yeah, much different looking second period, as, you know, Oswego's kind of still controlling the momentum, but Potsdam is scratching on the doorstep. They're very much in this game, down by 2. They got to make some adjustments, and they're right back in this game, Kenny.
Absolutely. We looked at a much better performance there by Connor Green. He's playing a lot better here in that second period, and Potsdam just looks a lot better. They came out a totally different team than we've seen in that first period.
And you talk about Connor Green, the netminder for Potsdam tonight. He's been absolutely lights out, but he's only been able to stop so many. As we'll take a look at the goals. Oswego State popping in one more in that second period of play. Potsdam winning the period overall. Let's take a look.
Yeah, Alex DiCarlo here ripping it in the back of the net. A great goal by the Lakers, but, you know, the rest of the second period was controlled by the Potsdam Bears. You see Garrett MacArthur scoring a goal, and then right after that, Mike Oleski with a goal, and that really set the tone. I think the second period, the nod gets to the Bears.
Well, if you look at the numbers, Potsdam won that second period 2-1 over the Lakers. 2 minutes in, it looked like another Lake show, and after that, the Bears started growling, and they started clawing back. So far, we saw a Garrett by MacArthur, and we saw one by Alazuski.
I enjoy the Bear puns a lot. I very much do. In Potsdam, their team, we already knew that it was going to be a great contest this weekend, whether if it was Plattsburgh or Potsdam for that matter. We talked to the coaches earlier this week, and we mentioned Connor Green. He's made a lot of saves, 25 saves already so far, and we mentioned in the pregame he had close to 90 in the total of the two matchups. I mean, Green has really been remarkable to keep this game in check.
Yeah, he's been a big difference maker here, keeping this game alive. It might have been a whole different story if Green wasn't behind net. He's keeping this Bears team alive and keeping them scratching. He's got some great saves, and yeah, I don't know how they'd be without Connor Green, but he's definitely been a difference maker here in this contest.
Absolutely, he looks a lot better here in the second period. Him and the rest of the Bears team have just looked absolutely great here in the second half. And Oswego, well, I think the paddles have fallen out of the boat a little bit here.
Yeah.
Another reference. I love it, but nonetheless, Connor Green, I mean, you see a few of these huge saves there. I mean, he's been lights out as much as he really can. I mean, you can only save so much, but you look at this game, the physicality, we saw it in Plattsburgh last night, and it carried over into today, it seems, but with a completely different team. Potsdam bringing the world of pain. Oswego as well, on the other hand, throwing some punches their way as well.
Yeah, the Bears were not going to let it be easy for the Lakers coming off a fresh win against Plattsburgh. They are taking it to them. However, I mean, the Bears have had some trouble maintaining possession past the red line. That is one thing that they do have to do better if they're going to take home the victory here today. They got to make some serious adjustments, but they have, I mean, it was night and day, their performance from the first period to the second period. They got to make some key adjustments. They're back in this game. It's not over till it's over, Kenny.
Absolutely. I'm not sure what coach said in the locker room, but whatever he said, say it again. It's working really well there for the Bears. And for the Lakers, you got to go back to that first period. That speed, the physicality, all the techniques they were using in that first period were crucial to that quick 3-0 lead, and I think they need to bring it back here for the third and final period.
You definitely have to talk about getting that turnaround for Oswego State, and if you're Potsdam, you keep putting that pedal to the metal as they were rolling in that second period of play. And we talk about being here on home ice, Oswego State. Well, let's take a look around the SUNY, shall we? A couple games tonight, Geneseo and Skidmore, a team at the top of the rankings right now. But, here we go.
Things are getting chippy around the SUNY. Skidmore has the edge over Geneseo in what would be a great upset. Skidmore losing would have some serious implications, not in the SUNY, but just in the moral of Geneseo, who Oswego is right neck and neck with Geneseo. So, as a Lakers fan, that's what you want to see.
Absolutely. As a Lakers fan, you do love seeing Skidmore over Geneseo. And not so happy for the Lakers fans. The Plattsburgh Cardinals up 4-1 there over the Cortland Dragons. Plattsburgh looking a little better than they did last night.
Most definitely with the turnaround. I mean, you think about it, Geneseo plays against Oswego down in the IRA in a couple of weeks. So if this won't wake up a sleeping giant, Oswego better be ready to go against the IRA. But nonetheless, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, the third period is next with Kyle Spizak and Jared Wakefield. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the men's hockey team against Potsdam on WTOP 10.
I love you.
comes to making plans, you are the best. Remember the best planned 90 minutes of your life? Or that surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Hey, can you chop the pineapple?
Chop the pineapple.
Nope, I'm high. How about I wash off the grapes?
Yes.
Okay.
You're already making good decisions when you're high.
I want tacos. Will you drive? I'm a little toasty.
Nope, I'm high. Let's order in.
Don't make an exception when it comes to driving. If you feel different, you drive different.
Good evening and welcome to WTOP 10 Nightly News.
For the governor race with a strong lead, former Governor Andrew Cuomo is...
Barlow announced the completion of a large building mural in downtown Oswego.
The renovations on the Hewitt Union Building, turning it into the new Hewitt Hall.
And as we move into tomorrow, that rain is going to be in our area.
Moving to the Diamond now, as Sweet Caroline got a lot sweeter last night.
Major Discussions is the new show that explores the stories of students right here on campus. I personally came here to SUNY Oswego for the broadcasting program because I love to hear people's stories and to do work just like this.
What's going on? I'm leaving. Why? What did I do? Not enough. The pressure's too much. I quit. I get it. I can do better. Just please don't leave.
Don't let your heart quit on you. Get your uncontrolled high blood pressure to a healthy range before it's too late.
Arena, but the action is not. Things are heating up here, heading into the third period of action. Oswego State Lakers lead the Potsdam Bears 4-2 as we get ready here for the puck drop. I'm Kyle Spisak alongside my partner, Jared Wakefield. And Jared, Potsdam really started to claw back that second part of the second period.
Absolutely, Kyle. You know, the Bears, as I said in the second period, out of hibernation. The first period, a slow start, down 3, goose egg. They put 2 on the board. They do allow an Oswego goal, but they're making some progress. They look better. They're blocking passing lanes, playing with a little bit of spunk in their skates. Potsdam Bears looking for an upset win today against number 10 Oswego.
And in the net, we still have Richie Perrant for Oswego. Cal Shell has not made a return to the game. Green is still in the net for Potsdam. He has been playing on top of his head so far this game. Some really impressive saves, keeping Potsdam in the game. And we've had some really big moments here in this game. Alex DiCarlo getting 2 points here in his second game back as a Laker this season. We're getting ready for puck drop. Tommy Cahill will be lining up against Nick Alfieri, and Oswego takes the win right off the bat there. Quinn Warmoth is going to dump that one in. That's going to go right to a icing as we can hear the Let's Go Laker chants getting going. 19:53 here to go in the third period. Oswego hoping to close this one out.
Yeah, not a way you want to start your period either, you know. Dump it into the zone and then have to go all the way back into your own zone to start things off. But yeah, Oswego, 2-goal lead, but the 2-goal lead is the most dangerous lead in hockey. They lead in shots by 10. Just need to play shutdown here. I wouldn't even focus on getting another goal. Just shut it down.
And we have a delayed penalty. That one will go on Potsdam. A tripping call. That will be, they are taking number 12, Jeremy Kennell. So Oswego gets a chance here on the power play.
That would be a pretty bad way to start your period, too, almost right on cue. You know, the two worst ways to start it. Immediately ice the puck and give your goalie, who just came back on the ice, an immediate face-off from the near circle. And to immediately go on the man advantage and give your goalie, who just came back on the ice, some peppering of shots.
That's what right away we had an icing and a penalty. Like you said, as Oswego here goes on the power play, DiCarlo throws it back to Addison. Addison back to DiCarlo. They're just playing catch at this point. Looks for McQuaid on the 1-tee, but cannot find him back door. Throwing it back up. That one goes back up to Addison. Addison goes back down to McQuaid. McQuaid cross ice over to DiCarlo, trying to find something. DiCarlo's going to move down the ice. Cahill's going to take his spot up. Back up to Addison. They're just throwing it around like an umbrella at the top here. Throwing it back down. That one is Sleeth. Sleeth trying to find something. Can't. Finds DiCarlo. Back. They go to McQuaid. McQuaid with a shot. Puck in front. He gets his own opportunity. That one is saved again by Green. Back-to-back chances stopped by Green. As Addison with a, he throws it on net. That one goes off the crossbar. It is waved off. No goal by the referee, but Oswego maintains possession. They're still looking. Back down. He finds Cahill. Cahill goes down. He finds Sleeth. Sleeth trying to find back door, but he cannot find it. Sleeth picks it up. He's moving up the half board. Just great puck movement here, Jared.
Yeah, this has been a great power play for the Lakers. Goal bar down. That shot goes perfect. Just not a puck luck on that tip from Sleeth in front from Addison.
Addison throws it back to DiCarlo to Addison. And just the stick-to-stick, tape-to-tape passes have been amazing here on this power play as Addison goes back to DiCarlo at the point. Falling down in front is Cahill, but he gets back up. Addison with it again. Addison looking for the shot. Doesn't go with it. McQuaid takes the shot. That one goes off the skate of Klanow. Addison throws it back down in the corner to Cahill. Just great puck movement, as mentioned before. Really moving around the ice, utilizing that umbrella formation. But Potsdam manages to break the zone there. Oswego takes it back.
Yeah, just a bad pass for Oswego there, and that's all it takes sometimes. You make a bad pass on that blue line, they have to be tape to tape. They're arguably your most important passes because that trickles out, you got to start over.
As coming down, Shane Bull comes with some speed. Outstanding game. He goes in front. Chance for Trent Grimshaw. That one is blocked. They're going to knuckle puck that one out of the zone. Penalty expires. Back to even strength. Canal joins back on Potsdam. That one goes straight to Bull. Bull just in the right place at the right time today. Just puck seems to be attracted to him.
What a play by Shane Bull. That's wanting it. That is wanting it. He gets bodied out, pushed wide. He doesn't care. He forces himself into the slot, takes the shoulder, and creates a great opportunity.
And Bunko with a shot opportunity. That one right in the chest. Getting bodies in front, making it hard for Green to see the puck coming in. Oswego really dominating just the first 3 minutes of this so far.
Yeah, and that was a good chance by Bunka there. Grimshaw just a little out of position, but you can't fault him there. It's one of those spontaneous ones. Just the puck luck wasn't there. Grimshaw, almost right place, almost right time. That shot's a little to the left. Grimshaw maybe baseball bats that one in.
That's what. So we have Fudger taking the face-off on this one. Noah Bull now on the ice instead of Shane. Dickinson's going to take that one down behind the net like he's a forward. Coming back up. He takes a shot on net. That one goes out to Fudger. Fudger! That one's waffle boarded away by Green. Coming up the ice. Now, Potsdam has a bit of speed. That one's Mike MacArthur. Nothing coming out of it. And we have a delayed penalty call. This one's going to be on Oswego. Potsdam maintains possession. Clock keeps running. Olszewski on the pressure there. And the play will come to a stop there. We will see the penalty.
Good job by Oswego to touch up there. It's going to be Dickinson to the box. I didn't catch the penalty. No, not Dickinson to the box. Connor Smart. Excuse me, correction there. 14 instead of 74.
He will give him a cross check on that one.
So Smart will go to the box. And not good timing for Oswego. It kind of takes the momentum out of your ship and brings it to a stalling halt. Oswego looked so good on the cycle, was counteracting Potsdam down there. Just not a great penalty, but Smart should be able to recover in this penalty kill for Oswego. It's been solid today. I wouldn't say perfect, but they looked good.
They've had some good moments without a doubt as they're just trying to get it out here on the penalty kill. Their penalty kills been pretty well so far throughout the game. Potsdam, tough penalty or power play so far this year, but they do have the power play goal here, so we cannot count them out just yet. As Jack Bloom's coming up the ice with some speed, he's going to wrap that one around. They're going to attempt to dump and chase. Garrett MacArthur down in the corner getting that one. And that one will be Josh Bifulci. Cleared the zone by Oswego, and that one will be re-grabbed by Leith. Leith is going to throw that one up. He's looking for Alfieri, but Sleeth, my apologies, puts that one back down in.
You know, something interesting I'm noticing here, Kyle, with the Potsdam Bears, seems like they're more focused on the power play. They're sticking to their formation. They're sticking to the book. When it seems like they're on even strength, everybody's going after the puck.
Yeah, just bad discipline when it comes to staying in your own position for Potsdam. They're running all over the ice, puck watching.
Yeah, I mean, right before that penalty, they had 3 forwards on the puck. You got to get those guys spaced out. They had chances on the far side wing by their own bench on the weak side, but Oswego able to block them off because, frankly, they're all on top of each other.
And that's been a big strength for Oswego so far this game, is they just seem to be everywhere Potsdam is and more, as Dickinson finds Sleeth. But they're going to bring it back. No, they're just going to try to drain out the clock on this. No need for opportunities. Play it safe. You have the lead. But they have a great opportunity there with Rocco. Rocco kind of whiffs on that one, but it doesn't matter because Sleeth still maintains to get it. And they're going to throw it back out, regroup it, kill off more of the penalty. Robillard throws it over to Bunka. Some smart play here by Oswego on the penalty kill.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing the right thing. If they're getting in and if they don't have a chance, take it back out. You have one less man, so if there's one advantage you have on the penalty kill, you can clear the zone like this just immediately.
And Jack Loran on a shot there. That one's tipped away by Richie Perrant. Good save there. Goes off the end of his glove. Shane Bull going into the corner on that one. And now back to even strength. Smart back on the ice. They drop that one back to Semrad. We got 14:48 here to go in the third period of play. Oswego leads 4-2.
That was a bad change for Potsdam right there. The ice was wide open, only 3 forwards on, and the defensive pair, Semrad and Mormouth, looking to move that play up, and luckily for them, it only got dumped down.
And Noah Bull's going to pressure that one, but it manages to get behind him, and that will be an icing call. Face-off down in Potsdam zone. I'm Kyle Spiezak alongside Jared Wakefield. Oswego leads the Potsdam Bears 4-2 here. We go with 14:29 left to go, and we have a score update in Geneseo. The tie remains. It was 2-2 when we last checked in, 3-3 now. Skidmore and Jenny both putting up a goal in a really tight match. Jared, you've mentioned that Skidmore, a team that's kind of bounced around the USCHO polls, haven't been able to break the national rankings yet. But Geneseo being number 2 in the nation, what does this mean for Skidmore?
The Mustangs coming in with a lot of momentum. You know, they're not afraid to knock the Ice Knights off their own high horse, and they're bringing it to Geneseo. So it's certainly exciting to see down the road, just down I-81 and 481. 5-1 Plattsburgh. I didn't have that one in the cards, Kyle. The Cardinals bouncing back against the Cortland team we all expected to be 3rd or 4th in the SUNYAC this year.
They're flipping the script there. They lost 5-1 to Oswego last night. 5-1 up on Cortland now after Cortland took down this Potsdam team 7-1 last night. Fudger's going to dump that one in, and with a great forecheck by Bull. And Fudger plows him down on that one. He's putting him right on the deck. Noah Bull. Both Bull brothers have been outstanding today, just absolutely relentless, and that's what this Oswego team has needed, just that energy that doesn't give up.
Both the Bull brothers are like professional bull riders. They have a lot of grit. You know, Shane last year found his role on this team initially, you know, scraping pucks off the boards and just battling in the corners. And now he's worked his way up to where he can not only do that, but also be really good on the forecheck and have offensive opportunities with the puck on his stick. The Lakers look to Shane Bull to pass, and Noah Bull, he's got that grit. He's had some of the offensive opportunities. He hasn't played in every game this year, but like right now, he's along the boards. He's battling for that puck. He's not afraid to put his body on the line and use his speed to get to the puck and win it for the rest of his team.
So they're going to get a change here. DiCarlo with a good play. He gives them an opportunity, but he gets taken down to the ice. In the meantime, Oswego spreading out the ice, making sure nothing can get by for Potsdam. They're going to dump that one in, and that will be an ice behind the red line by a few inches. We have another face-off down in Potsdam zone.
Yeah, that 2-line pass did not find a stick, and something Oswego has been really good at, you know, it's the little things, especially in the SUNYAC with all teams being some level of pretty good. You know, Potsdam, not a team that's going to crack the national rankings, but they're pretty better than some of the other teams you're going to see in a couple other conferences. But, you know, touching up on that puck in the neutral zone, get it down, you know, get a stick on it. Doesn't have to be clean. Just get it in the zone so you can set up.
So SUNYAC, one of the most difficult conferences in D3 hockey, multiple national ranked teams, and just a really competitive conference here in the SUNYAC.
Yeah, I mean, you know, keep it short and sweet. There's 2 really good conferences here. You got the NEHC, the SUNYAC. The UCHC is really top heavy with Utica and Skidmore, excuse me. And then out west, you got the MIAC and all of those conferences that are also really top heavy.
As Shane Bull on the ice now, he's going down. Shane Bull keeping the momentum going, but that one's kept in by Potsdam. A good pinch by Mike MacArthur to keep that play going. As they're going to find Arcan up the side, he's just going to tip that one down in. No ice. Picked up behind the net by Ryan Leith. He's coming up the boards with some speed. He's looking for Mike MacArthur. Mike MacArthur not able to maintain that one, just kind of dumps it in. Like you said, Jared, they are not able to make those tape-to-tape passes.
And both teams actually did a good job there. They got sticks on the puck, got it on the boards, opened that blade up, just let that puck skip over.
3-on-3 opportunity, and another chance right there. Calabufo trying to baseball swing that one out. Doesn't go in. Green drops his stick, but he's got it back now. Grimshaw battling, and that one is pushed down into the zone by Mike Campbell. Grimshaw with an opportunity here. He's coming down with some speed. It's a one-on-one opportunity. Now it's a 3-on-3. Maintaining possession in the zone, and a great opportunity there. Thrown on net by Cahill, and another rebound chance by Warmouth. As this one goes up, Semrad with the chance at the top. He's just going to settle that puck down, try to get it in, but it is gloved away by Ryan Leith. He'll poke that one out. Cahill manages to keep that one going. Calabufo picks it up. He's taking it wide. He's got an opportunity. He takes a nice shot. Rebound chance, and he keeps it going. Campbell now has it behind the net, and this Oswego is just, they're lighting it up right now.
Absolutely. Almost a bad change for Oswego, but Potsdam tries to get a change on the dump. It ends up hitting their own bench. But Daniel Calabufo, he's not one of the bigger guys, but he has a really hard shot.
And we're going to throw it down in the corner to Logan Stolberg.
Guys, this crowd has been so relentless. It's even louder than whiteout. The fans are showing the emotion today. They do not like Potsdam, and it's pretty clear. And this fan base for the Lakers is so loyal. They care so much for this Lakers hockey team. Back to you guys.
The Lakers, without a doubt, have one of the best fan bases in D3 hockey, not let alone just D3 hockey altogether. They show up every single game. As we have an opportunity there, that one goes wide. Shot from Garrett MacArthur, but kept in at the point. Potsdam playing some aggressive defense now, which is getting them those opportunities they've been looking for all game. But Sleeth is coming down with some speed. He's looking across the ice. He's trying to find Dickinson, but a good play sticked away by MacArthur. So that one clears out the zone, goes back to Bunka. Dickinson's going to get a change. Robillard comes on. Rocco dumps that one down in, and they're going to try to maintain possession here, but wrapped back around. That one goes to Jack Loran. Close play there, almost a too many men penalty. Able to get off just in time as Loran is going to enter the zone on that one. Back behind the net, Addison pressuring. Picked up by Robillard. Robillard's going to get possession of that. Tipped away. And they're starting to show some life. They're really showing a lot more energy here, this Potsdam team.
They are showing some life, but it also feels like, they're also trying to clean up the Oswego passes. Oswego has had them skating around, and as you've noticed, the line changes. Getting a lot quicker here. The shifts getting shorter. Minute 30 shifts, give or take. So that one's fired on.
That one goes just into the corner, sticked away by Richie Perrant. They're going to throw that one up to Gato, looking for him. Nothing goes on in that one, but it's tipped away. They're going to call no ice. As we are here, 9:32 to go in the third period. I'm Kyle Spizak alongside the mustache man himself, Jared Wakefield.
Goodness gracious.
Warmouth is coming down the point here. Oswego leads 4-2 in the third period. Poking that one back behind. Semrad does not make contact on that puck. They are going to call an icing. We return the faceoff down into the student section.
Yeah, and again, Potsdam, some of these costly icings, you got to get some tape on that puck in the neutral zone. I know I sound like a broken record there, but it is that important, because if you can dump that down and you can beat it down there, there is a good chance that you can cycle on that puck. But it's going to be interesting to see what Oswego can do here. Brings the faceoff into the Potsdam end.
Yeah, the more time you have with this puck on your stick, the better. And a shot up top. That one goes in. What a snipe from Ryan Bunka. That was an absolute laser. Just shoots that one right past him. He rifles it. No chance for Green.
In the 4 seasons Bunka's had with the program, this is his signature. A nice shot from the blue line. A couple sticks on that one. We'll see who they give it to. Could be Bull or DeCarlo. Bunka first through the line, but definitely a tip there. If it's for Shane Bull, it's a hat trick for Bull. DeCarlo, second of the night, and that would be 2 Lakers with 2 goals so far. 5-2 for the Lakers now.
And that one sounded like it went Bardowski a little bit. Heard the ping of the iron, but we will wait to see an official goal call on that one as Bunka throws a hit right away after that shot. The crowd is getting loud, as you can hear, not letting Green forget about that one. 5-2, Oswego now leads, as this is now their 3rd game in a row where they have reached the 5-goal margin. This offense has been electric this year, no stopping them. And Arcan's going to throw that one up the ice, but he immediately gets pressure from Alfieri. DeCarlo is pressuring Rose down the side. He throws it back down. He's looking for Campbell behind the net. Campbell not able to do anything with that. DiCarlo picks it off. He comes down in the corner with some speed, and he's gonna throw in front. Cahill goes around. Arcan back in the corner. As Oswego's just really relentless, keeping on the pressure, and they're tiring out this Potsdam team just by being so relentless. Robillard back up to Cahill at the top. Cahill with the shot, gloved away by Green.
Nice way to get that glove out for Connor Green. Bunka officially credited with the goal at the time as of now from the scorer sheet. Assists going to Bull. So Bunka gets credit for the goal, but there was a tip out front. We'll see if that one gets changed after the game, because that could happen, but Bunka gets the goal.
And a 3-point night for Bull, and that's a big hit on Calabufo. He gets taken down to the ice, but he gets right back up. He's not giving up jet easily as Lisieski comes around the corner. Addison keeps that in on a great pinch to get it down to Cahill. Pressured by Calabufo, thrown back over. Robillard cannot get that one. It is tipped off him. They're going to go back down in the zone to read.
You know what's interesting, Kyle, is that I really think, like, I've said a lot of things are interesting tonight, but, Potsdam, they're almost kind of playing Oswego's game right now. They're getting speedy. They're getting separation. They're kind of just wheeling around with the puck. For a bigger team that's not as, fast, so to speak, they're not really trying to play that possession game and establish zone time. They're almost content with trying to make a chance happen on the rush. I don't know if that's them just losing a little bit of energy, because it has been a really aggressive game so far for both sides. But interesting to see a big change in strategy here from Potsdam. Almost a different team from the first period.
Yeah, they've definitely been playing with a lot more intensity, a lot more speed. As we're going to have a delayed penalty there. That one's going to be a hook on Matt McQuaid. When the Oswego touches up the puck, we will have a stoppage of play right here. And Semrad and it appears to be Kennel going at each other a little bit. Nothing too much, just some shoves as we see McQuaid go to the box. Another Oswego penalty. They have the 5-2 lead here, but this isn't a penalty you can take right now, Jared.
Yeah, McQuaid, he's a little upset with that one, shaking his head in the box. And I understand, it's not the most egregious hook I've ever seen, but look, he loses his stick when he goes down, and his stick stays with the player he hooked. So you got to call that one. It ties his left leg up. That's a pretty easy call in clear daylight in open ice for the refs to make. And Potsdam's going to call a timeout here.
That's what they take their timeout with 7 minutes to go here in the third period. I'm Kyle Spizak with the man himself, Bob Ross's reincarnation.
Good Lord.
We have
Bob
Jared
Ross.
Wakefield on color here today. And we've had quite the game here. It's a 5-2 one. Like I mentioned a few minutes ago, Oswego has put up 5 goals in their last 3 games. What changes has it been, whether it be bringing in players or system changes? What changes have Gozig made this year that really has allowed this offense to be so good?
The big thing is you just got to look up at the shot sheet, Kyle. The Oswego's put up 10 shots in the first 13 minutes or so of this period. With 7 minutes to go, I expect them to put up more. Potsdam, they'll probably get 2 or 3 here, give or take. The power play looks okay. Quinn Jones down there, some club baseball guys getting at it, getting rowdy, going crazy. But, I don't see Potsdam making enough change, so to speak, for lack of a better term. I was trying to find the right words for it. I like that they're making changes. They're being more aggressive. They are certainly playing with high effort, and that's one thing you cannot take away from these Bears. They are in it. They are all here because they want to win it. They're looking for a strong performance. They're looking for a bounce-back win. They haven't gotten their first win, and as the power play starts, not the way you want to start the power play, going back in your own end.
No, immediately get it dumped out. But as a wise man, both Riley and Jonesy once said, dig deep, bear down. Good. As they're coming down the ice here. The Bears coming in with some speed. That is Jack Loran. Loran goes in the corner. He's going to throw it back behind the net to Bifolchi. That one is taken by Robillard. Robillard's going to look up. He's going to find Rocco. Rocco's going to wrap that one down behind the net. Green comes out, stops that, gets it over to Ryan Leith. Leith coming up with a bit of a speed. Dumps that one off to Jack Bloom. Bloom's going to bring that one back in his own zone. Look for some open ice. Get a pass going. Gets the pass, but like you said, just not able to maintain it. Noah Bull coming down with some speed now. He's got Smart with him, and two players right there. A good chance. Nothing comes out of that. Coming back up the ice now, Garrett MacArthur. And Bunka immediately throws that one back down into Potsdam's zone. Potsdam can't really seem to establish anything on this power play so far, Jared.
Just a baffling play by Garrett MacArthur at the blue line. He gets the puck on his tape, and he just freezes and stops, and Well, what do you think they're going to do on the penalty kill? They're going to take the puck away. So in comes Noah Bolt to take it away, and it causes a 2-on-1 shorthanded chance.
And here we go. Connor Smart coming down the ice. He's got a 1-on-0. Nobody's coming near him. This is his chance. He shots, and he's gloved away by Green. What a great opportunity. You could tell he is exhausted, just kind of dogging it down. Not much speed there. He had a really long shift, a great shift there by Connor Smart, playing both defensively and offensively. As Noah Bolt ties it up behind the net. He's got 4 different players on him right now. 4 Potsdam players are on the power play taking on 1 Oswego.
Yeah, what a great game for Noah Bull. The stat sheet might not show it completely, but Noah Bull passing the eye test and passing the hockey fan and hockey lover test.
And we have a great opportunity here as Cahill looking in front for Calabufo, but he can't get it back to even strength are the Lakers. Calabufo with a shot, and that one is stopped in front by Green. Goes back down behind the net, picked up by Ryan Leith. Ryan Leith trying to find something to do with this. He throws it up the net in a good look, trying to find Mike Olszewski, but nothing is coming out of that one except a face-off in their own zone.
And you can see it on the body language of the Potsdam players. That was a DEFCON 5, hit the emergency button, bad power play. And there's nothing else to say there. It was just a not good power play. Oswego looked like they had the power play, controlling it in the zone, and Potsdam, I don't know if the effort's not there. I know it's late. They're down 5-2, but the effort wasn't there. Of course, they come out with a 2-on-2 right on cue, but the effort wasn't there, and their chance on the man advantage to make it a 2-goal game and at least give themselves a shot to pull the goalie and have a fighting chance. Just nothing doing there, and Oswego having their best chances since the start of the period, short-handed.
Yeah, sound the alarm for Potsdam. That was just not a good series of events on that power play. Not able to even maintain possession while having a man up. As they're going to look across for Grimshaw, that one gets caught up in his feet. He cannot maintain possession of that puck. Potsdam takes it back down. Bringing it up now is Geary. Geary's going to look over, and he's going to find Klanow. Klanow with a shot. Nothing comes out of that one. Goes back down. Geary once again. This one's going to be Addison. Addison's going to go over to Semrad. Semrad down up to Cahill. Cahill's just going to poke that one up to Calabufo, and he gets hit from behind on that one.
Yeah.
Takes a hit from
odd
Campbell.
No call there. It was a pretty clear hit from behind along the boards. Usually you'll see that get called, but I don't mind them letting them play. You know, compared to last night, it's been a pretty clean game. A lot of clean hits. And, you know, both teams are hitting clean. Let them play.
And a good reverse there, opportunity. But Potsdam gets the opportunity, gets a shot, sails it over the net there. As they have another chance right here. A great opportunity looking in front for Alfieri, but they are not able to connect. Back down to Geary. Geary's going to just throw that one down towards the net. And like you said, they're dumping in. They didn't really change on that one. Only 2 changes. They're just not going in and pressuring the puck after, as we have an offsides.
Hand pass there called. It was almost offsides. They kept it in, but a hand pass there on Potsdam. And, you know, I'll give credit to the Bears. I guess they must be listening to me because they immediately picked up the pace of play. They've had good opportunities. They're putting pressure on Richie Perron and the Oswego defense, who, you know, both teams looked like for a second skating like the game is over. Now both teams back to life as Potsdam applies the pressure, which is what they've been needing to do all game. They did it really well to start as Bull gets plowed into the bench almost.
Yeah, they try to Bundy him there, but he just stands right up. Nothing affecting Bull this game, as he's just in front of the net right there. A good opportunity off the shot from Dickinson, not able to get a stick on it for the redirection. But that one pops right out to the Carlo. He's going to throw it back to Dickinson. A little bit of regroup action. They find a great pass over to Bull. That was a beautiful pass. Threading the needle was to Carlo, or Dickinson, my apologies. Bunka coming down. Dickinson steps up on the play there, knocking all momentum out. And the shot thrown by MacArthur, he didn't even have the puck at that point, throwing it at Dickinson. We have 2:30 left to go here in the third period. A play, and a helmet is off.
It's Ryan Bunka's.
Ryan Bunka's helmet has come off. That is now the 3rd helmet that has come off in 2 games for this Oswego team.
Yeah, I mean, Jackson Arcan's bucket came off yesterday, but it was after a Shane Bull hit that launched his bucket off. So Bunka will put his bucket back on. He finds it. Hair pretty wet as it is really hot. The ice rink, a 73-degree day, Kyle, in November. Usually in Oswego, you know, we're thinking it's pretty nasty. It's, you know, getting rough. Bunka skating off. Looks like the strap on his helmet honestly might have broke. So he's heading across, doing some arts and crafts on that. And we'll go back to work here. 2:26 to go.
Whip out the sewing machine on that. Just fix up the strap real quick. Get back on the game. Thankfully, it's just stitches to the helmet, not the face itself. As Rocco comes down with a lot of speed. And he kind of just kicks the puck back down to maintain possession as McQuaid goes into the corner to forecheck that one.
You know, Rocco hasn't shown it on the score sheet yet, but I still believe he's going to be a big breakout player for the Lakers. He just plays with such a high effort and a high intensity that at some point it's going to start breaking out.
McCade with a great toe drag there, and this one's going to be a penalty as they trip him up there. Oswego goes on the power play with 1:59 left, so they will be on the power play for the last 2 minutes of this game unless they score and negate that out. So, Jared, I mean, this is Oswego's chance to really work on the power play more than anything else. You have 2 minutes left. Yeah, you kind of secured the win by now.
And it's deja vu for me, Kyle, because yesterday Plattsburgh took a 5-minute major, 10-minute misconduct for that large hit on Shane Bull. It was Mitchell Hale getting sent off for the Plattsburgh Cardinals, one of their captains. And for Potsdam, frankly, just a pointless penalty here. I mean, you might as well let him take the shot and see what happens to give yourself a chance to pull the goalie and let that 6th goal come on an empty netter instead of letting Oswego have the power play, have the last lap, unless you're really good shorthanded here, which, to be honest, Potsdam hasn't been so far. You're giving Oswego the upper hand. You've conceded this game.
Yeah, and Cahill's coming in with some speed here as he does a toe drag, tries to get a snapper off after that, can't do it. If you're Potsdam, you can't let water fill the canoe here and bring you down. As McQuaid finds Addison up top. Addison's looking for backdoor Cahill. Nothing's going to come out of that, but it goes back up to Addison. The umbrella formation working insanely well so far. A 3-2 zone. And a trying to go for a low shot there is Addison. That one's just kind of blocked away in front with the traffic. Perrant's going to come out and get that one. But pressure immediately brought on by Canal.
And then a good play there by Richie Perron. He takes the puck behind the net, then uses that stick, gives a little field check on Potsdam number 12, Jeremy Kennel.
As we have 1 minute remaining, Cannell coming down with some speed. Cannell with a good shot opportunity. That one is blocked away by Richie Perrant, using a good use of the pillows on his legs. Coming down here. Now Oswego maintains possession. And we hear the warm-up, the bus chant starting. They got the keys all ringing. 43 seconds to go here. Potsdam doesn't really have a chance to come back. But here, Oswego leads 5-2 as they have another opportunity in front. Grimshaw with a shot. And a great play by Green to get across and make that save.
And you know, all the praise in the world in this game deserves to go to Connor Green. We saw it last year. We're seeing it again this year with Connor Green. 36 saves, 5 goals allowed. You know, that's a good day for Green, and the goals he's had allowed, the defense hasn't been there for him. So a great day for Connor Green. He's looked really good in net all day, and he has been the shining star for Plattsburgh. He's been the diamond in what has been a rough game for the Bears.
Yeah, it's been really rough for the Bears so far. As another shot opportunity there from Calabufo. That one goes into the chest of Green. As we said, Green, 43 shots he has faced so far this game, and he has saved a vast majority of them so far, saving 38 of those 43. That is really, really impressive at this D3 level.
It's insane. It's a great night for Green. If he gets to that 40 save mark, that save percentage doesn't matter. If you're hitting 40 saves, you had a good night. That save percentage doesn't matter at that point. So if you're seeing that many shots, it's not a you problem.
No, like you said, the defense has not stayed home. They allowed way too much traffic in front on Oswego. Oswego just able to get those second chance opportunities. A lot of those goals were second chance opportunities, along with some snipes from Bunka and Shane Bull. But coming up the ice is said player Bunka as they find Calabufo coming across the side. They're not slowing down at all whatsoever here. 5 seconds to go. They're going to try to get another shot off. Bunka looking across, but they were looking for the one-timer with Grimshaw. Nothing's going to come out of that. We have buzzer going off. Oswego State takes the win here. 5-2. They are on a 3-game win streak now. They make it 7 wins in a row against this Potsdam Bears team. 43 shots for Oswego, 22 for Potsdam. They just put the pedal to the metal, and they ran away with this one, Jared.
I mean, look, the story is this. Richie Perrant came in at the start of the second period. You know how many saves he made? 5. That means he saw 7 shots. That tells you how much Oswego dominated the period. And again, like last night, there were times where Oswego seemed to falter. Potsdam and Plattsburgh have both had chances this weekend, but they've been a B+. They're passing chances, but they're not good chances. Oswego pushing them out wide, and the shots that come on are easy shots for the goaltenders to get in front of, block with the body, and make nice, easy saves in the logo. You got to help your goaltenders out, and Oswego, that's what they're doing right now, as no goalie seems to have won their way into the net just yet.
And a huge, huge, huge weekend for the Oswego State Lakers as they pick up 4 points on the weekend in SUNY play. Their 2 opening games this weekend, Plattsburgh yesterday, Potsdam today, the whiteout weekend extravaganza. They come home with 4 points, 5-2 win tonight, 5-1 win last night. and this has put them in a great position moving forward for the SUNYAC.
Oh, yeah, this is all the momentum you need with Cortland and Brockport next week, bringing up the intensity a bit, but clearly that Plattsburgh team may be a little bit stronger than we thought after yesterday, after a strong performance against Cortland today. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Next week they go on the road again. They're in Cortland. It's a tough barn to play in as a road team. Then they got Brockport at home. But what a night for Shane Bull. 2 goals, 1 assist for 3 points, 4 shots, 3 of them on goal, 2 of them went in, 9-4 on the faceoffs, and a +3. What a night for Shane Bull. He stays out of the box as well. Some great nights all around. Connor Sleet, 6 shots on goal. It didn't show up for him on the score sheet, but everybody having a good night. Only 3 players on this Lakers squad didn't record a shot on goal.
That's what, it was just really a whole team effort. They were moving the puck so well. Like you were saying, just tape-to-tape passes. Their formations were working really well. That umbrella formation, I think, is what they should move forward with the power play, because it worked out well for them. They just got so many shot opportunities. But talking about the SUNYAC, like we said, Oswego with 4 points right now. So far, Geneseo is playing Skidmore. Skidmore took the lead 4-3 over Geneseo in the 3rd period. So we're expecting a real big competitive season in the SUNYAC this year.
That's a final score, Kyle. So
Final
Skidmore
score.
falls
knocks
Geneseo
them off.
4-3. It's a power play goal to win it for Skidmore. Skidmore moves to 4-1 on the year. A big upset in the SUNYAC. It's out of conference, but we have not seen this Geneseo team really falter to anybody in a long time, except for teams like Adrian and Utica up there.
Yeah.
Not Skidmore, a team that's not even in the USCHO poll. That'll certainly put them in the poll. But the Lakers, that's good news for them, especially as they head to the Ira to play Geneseo in their barn. Another tough barn to play in a couple weeks.
That's what it sets the Lakers up great, because the Lakers went up 4 points this week, getting those SUNYAC wins. They got a really good momentum, and that's going to allow them to move up the USCHO rankings, and Geneseo's going to drop down a little bit. So that's good for the Lakers. But we're going to throw it over to Logan, as he is with Oswego State captain Ryan Bunka. I can't hear it.
We apologize for the technical difficulties down there, but there's a lot of things that this Oswego team can take away. We talked a little bit before how this Potsdam game, usually it's a pretty good turnout, but it's not as good as Whiteout tonight. The barn pretty full. It wasn't Whiteout last night with Plattsburgh sold out, but it was really good, loud noises. And look at the video coaches there. Assistant volunteer coach Mike Gray and our Merrick Patowski, our general manager, pulling double duty tonight. He's got the suit on, doing video for the Oswego State hockey team. So a whole team effort here from everybody, and Coach Gray and Coach Patowski helping get it done for the Lakers off the ice.
Oh, yeah, just an absolute great game here tonight. As we talked about, we just saw Merrick there really get you a man that can do both. This Oswego team, they can do both offense, defense, goaltending. It doesn't matter. They have had a great start to the year, 3-0 so far to start off the year.
And it's a whole team and community effort here. You have the athletes here working as the ushers from the Student Athletes Commission. You have all sorts of athletes. You can see they're cleaning up the seats right now. They're ushering people. They're taking tickets, handing out stickers, doing all this stuff. Longtime Oswego resident. We spotlighted them yesterday. Bill Foley gets back on the PA mic and kills it and brings the energy. Kevin and Adam from athletics. It's a whole team effort here in Oswego. There's a strong sense of community with this program, and it's helping.
And so that will do for our call here in the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena. I'm Kyle Spizak. For Jared Wakefield, for everybody in the crew, we're going to send it over to our boys on the perch. That's right. We got Tommy Turgeon, we got Mike Shetler, and that boy Kenny Gerard. Boys, take it away.
Welcome back to the perch. Kyle and Jared, thank you as always. And it's a 5-2 final score line for the Oswego State Lakers, currently ranked at number 10 in the nation, and they showed it tonight. Once again, Michael Shetler, Kenny Gerard. We're back for the post-game report a little bit earlier than normal, but nonetheless, we go on. Oswego State takes a sounding victory, complete the sweep, push out the brooms. It's a whiteout weekend sweep.
What a whiteout weekend, and what a way to finish for the Lakers. Had a little iffy second period, but they finished strong, and they nailed it away in the third. Some beautiful play. And Kenny, what are we looking at over here as the Lakers finish strong?
Well, the Lakers were looking a little shabby there in that second period. The Bears were out and they were clawing ahead, but they got declawed there in that locker room. And out came the third period, and the Lake Show took on over. and they take the game home 5-2, sweeping away that whiteout weekend victory.
A huge 4 points to start off the Oswego State Lakers SUNYAC run this year, and we talked about it in the pregame. We talked about throughout the game, not live, but obviously how important to start on the right foot is. Last year only getting figuratively 3 points out of that weekend up in North Country. But we'll take a look at the game summary now. You look at Shane Bull with 2 assists, DeCarlo, Smart, and Bunka all with 1 goal. And Potsdam, they have the 2. McCarthy and Drew Rose tallying the back of the net for the Bears. But nonetheless, an all-out performance for these Lakers.
Yeah, a completely well-rounded performance. I mean, start the MVP chance for Shane Bull. He played tremendous in this contest, but it was an all-around victory. Everybody played fantastic. It's a team effort, and a 5-2 victory. What a way for the Lakers to walk home with a victory on Whiteout Weekend.
Absolutely, and when you look at that game summary, the staggering difference between shots on goal, that is impressive for Oswego. They played some seriously good offense today. And we got to give some credit to the goalie there, Connor Green, for Potsdam. He had a great game. Now, obviously, a couple things didn't go his way, and his team didn't pull out the victory tonight, but we can't diminish what he did here today.
Absolutely, and we mentioned Ryan Bunka getting that final goal here in the third period. It wasn't an empty netter, but boy, was it a beauty. Ryan Bunka getting his first of the year, the captain, rather, finding the back of the net tonight.
Yeah, that was a heck of a way to put the nail in the coffin, seal the deal for the Lakers. And Ryan Bunka, you know, a staple of this Lakers offense, and what a goal that was, right, to just send the Bears home in a bad mood if they weren't already. But this goal from Bunka just sealed the deal. What a beauty right there. And Kenny, what'd you see out of that goal?
I mean, I just seen a great play, a pretty good goal by Ryan Bunka, and it was just a nail in the coffin there. I mean, a great game from everybody, and Shane Bull being our one-star player here tonight. The number 1 main man here tonight for sure.
Shane Bull definitely finding the back of the net. We talked about that goal and how many chances. You mentioned Connor Green just playing as much as he can, saving as many pucks as he can. The Lakers dominant. Another 40-shot performance that Connor Green has had to face against Oswego State in the last 3 contests. So, I mean, you talk about Green and the opportunities that Oswego gave to him. It was clearly a lot.
Absolutely, and I mean, Green, he had a tough day at the office for sure. I said it before, and I'll say it again, but you know, you can't denote the amount of effort that he put in, but it was just too much to handle. This Lakers team was hot and heavy from beginning to very end.
Absolutely. When you see almost 50 shots in a game and you only stop 5, that's not bad on paper, but unfortunately, the rest of the team just couldn't pull through for him today.
Yeah, that's not going to get the job done.
It won't get the job done, but I mean, we mentioned those chances, really. I mean, Oswego getting a few. Potsdam, not really so much in that third period, really flipped the script.
Yeah, the chances here, I mean, the Lakers just end of story. They just were able to capitalize in areas that Potsdam could not, and it's the bottom line there, Kenny.
Absolutely. I mean, that last goal again in the third period, Bunka putting the nail in the coffin, finishing off his 3-point night here tonight for the Lakers. Again, just a well-rounded victory for the Lakers, looking like a well-oiled machine out there.
Absolutely. I mean, you look at this team, they've looked well the last 3 games, currently now on a 3-game win streak after that first loss to Hobart, a ranked opponent, now currently at number 3 in the national poll. I mean, Hobart, a really sound team down in Geneva. They showed why they were ranked this year. They played well last year against this Oswego team. A little different stakes, different roster, but nonetheless a team where they're coming in, Oswego playing well so far.
Absolutely, Oswego. I mean, if you're a Lakers fan, this is the start that you want to see. Hobart, it's going to be a heck of a challenge. Geneseo, you know, despite the loss to Skidmore, I mean, they're still a team to beat. So down the stretch, this is going to be it's going to be a good season.
It is. I mean, again, there's going to be a couple of challenges down the road here for the Lakers, but definitely a better start than last year. They dropped off a couple on the start, and now they're looking really good, really hot right off the start here. I mean, we're at number 10, doing pretty good. And again, a couple hard matchups coming up, but they played great this weekend.
Your key 2 words, hard matchups, and one of those in the past few years has been the Geneseo Knights. And we have a little bit of a breaking news to go with as we go around the SUNYAC. And boys, check that one out in the bottom.
Geneseo taking the L today. A 4-3 loss for Jenny, something that you wouldn't have predicted at the start of the day. But I mean, Skidmore takes the edge, and that's gonna throw Geneseo off a little bit. But I don't know if that'll throw them off the momentum, or it's just gonna make them angry towards the rest of the season.
Well, I mean, we pushed the night off the horse tonight a little bit, and, you know, it's not looking too good. But Plattsburgh also turning it around tonight, winning 7-2 over the Red Dragons.
Absolutely. Cortland now splitting the weekend on the SUNYAC, getting the first win against the Bears, losing against the Cardinals. Plattsburgh in that same aspect. Lose against the Lakers on Friday, come back to Cortland, take 2 points. A couple splits here in the SUNYAC, but we talk about the poll. I mean, Skidmore getting votes, and we mentioned how they were knocking on the door saying, let me in, let me in. They just beat the number 2 team in the country last year, the number 2 team that made it all the way to the national championship, played that monstrous team, Adrian from Michigan, and lost to them in the final. I mean, what does this say for the Skidmore program moving forward to potentially crack this bowl?
Yeah, Skidmore undoubtedly climbing up the ranks, and if that performance versus Geneseo doesn't tell you anything about this team, I don't know what does, because they played a heck of a game against Geneseo, and you know, the momentum is very much on their side. In the poll, it might have some serious implications.
Listen, they were knocking on the poll's door, and I mean, at least the poll's going to be looking through the peephole now. I think they definitely have a shot at being ranked this week.
I mean, you talk about Oswego now. On the other hand, they complete a clean weekend, 2 wins, 0 losses.
Picture perfect.
Do they stay really on this track at number 10, or you think they bump up a few spots? I think they're going to be roughly right where they should be, 10, 9, 8, right where in that fold.
Yeah, I think they might bounce up a couple. You know, you never know. But I mean, like we said, they have some tough matchups coming. So if they keep the momentum rolling, I think they'll do fantastic. But they got some battles up ahead, Kenny.
They do. They have some tough teams up ahead, and again, a great weekend in the SUNYAC. I think they might go up a spot, maybe 2, but I think right now they're sitting just about where they're going to be for most of the season.
Well, the men's hockey team is on the road next weekend against Cortland, but the women's hockey team coming off of a victory today at SUNY Canton by a final score of 4-1. They will be our next home broadcast for Hockey Night in Oswego next Saturday as they take on the Morrisville State Mustangs in Newell play. But that'll do it for us. From producer Brian Burrows, director Jacob Bradley, Jared Wakefield, and Kyle Spizak up in the press box, Kenny Gerard, Michael Schattler, and all of our crew. This is Thomas Sturgeon saying so long and good night.
Go Lakers!